years. From these schools, over 1 million students participate in the extracurricular programs. Regardless of the outcome of tonight's game, all of the players have proven their willingness to work and sacrifice in order to achieve athletic successes. Your conduct as a spectator should allow these young people to feel pride in their community and school. We ask that you show your appreciation for all of the students who will be taking part in tonight's game. The players, cheerleaders, pep squads, bands, the drill teams, and many others. They all play an important part in their team's success. The officials for tonight's game are out of Tyler. Referee is Mike D. Jones.
Welcome back to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast. On play-by-play, Cameron Hobbs. Color commentating, Adam Tips.
They need all the help they can get.
Sideline reporter, Robert Bob Jackson.
Man, I'm feeling good. I'm itching, man. I'm itching, dude.
Drew Smith behind the camera. On stats, Harvey the Hurricane Lusk. And running the show, fabulous Fabricio Salas.
Before the lights, before the crowd, before the roar of the Friday night storm, there's one thing that defines us: loyal and true. Loyal to the grind, to the work, to every rep when no one's watching. True to our brothers, to our school, to the jersey on our backs. This isn't just football. This is family. This is fire. This is Falcon pride. We don't fold, we don't flinch, and we will never back down. Because here in Lake Dallas, we stand together, we fight, we win, and no matter the scoreboard, no matter the odds, we stay one thing above all else: loyal and true. This is our time, our team. We are the Lake Dallas Falcons, loyal and true. And welcome to beautiful Sulphur Springs, Texas. Not a lot of you traveled. I can see across. A lot of gray in the stands, so I don't blame you, because it was a trip and a half, let me tell you. I'm joined to my right here is the marvelous Bob Jackson.
Marvelous. That's a new
Marvelous.
one. I like that. You're going to have to one-up that next week.
I will. To my left here, we have Hurricane Harvey. He's running the stats. He brought a Charger this week, so we get stats the whole game. Let's go.
You brought Justin Herbert up here?
Yeah, we got Drew Smith behind the camera bringing us the marvelous. What is that? What is that quality there? Is that a little 4K action there? Yes. A little 4K action on the camera. Love it.
Was marvelous
Love
the word of the week? You
word of the week.
Marvelous.
Yeah, I did. We got the outstanding Changed it up a little bit there.
Just a
We got
switch.
the outstanding, the guy that runs the whole show. Without him, there is no program. He's like, I don't know about that. But it's Fab up there. Fab, thank you so much for getting this all rocking and rolling. But, Bob, little pregame here, all right?
Let's talk about it.
Little pregame. Let's talk about
Let's
it,
talk
right?
about
Let's just be real. We got 2 weeks left.
You got 2 left.
You got 2 weeks unless some sort of, well, we'll call it a Christmas miracle. We really do need a Christmas miracle, right? So we can play spoilers the next 2 weeks. And there could be a backdoor chance you can maybe get in with some help from other teams too. But so mathematically, we're not out.
Weird. Correct.
But we need a lot of hope.
Need a lot of help. Need a lot of help. Need a lot of hope. I remember we got a talk once from Coach. We were probably going to miss the playoffs. I think it was my junior year. And he said most teams, they don't get to go out with a win. Once you make the playoffs, there's only a few teams that end their season on a win, and those are the state champions. You can roll a little momentum in the next year if you're the Falcons here, right? And for your coaching staff, they want to see that you're still going to fight, right, if you're a team. So you got to go out here. You got to win. You got to play every game, right? For some of these kids, it'll be the last time they ever actually get to suit up here. So you want to go out. You want to fight. You want to end on a good note. And ending with 2 wins, I mean, no one can complain ending with 2 wins.
Absolutely, man. And if you really want to kind of see something tonight, if you really could be like, hey, what's the one thing tonight that you want to see? Hey, how can we pick up that thing called momentum into the next week's Salina is senior night, right?
Yeah.
What is one thing tonight as you're using this as a test?
For sure.
What is one thing you want to see the team improve tonight to show next week?
I think just consistency, right? I mean, everybody who's been watching, everybody who's been following, we've seen flashes here and there of the offense. The defense has been, just pretty spectacular to be completely honest with you.
Outstanding.
I mean, they haven't allowed a ton of points this year. They don't get off the field as often as I think you would like, but when it counts in the red zone and times like that, they have managed to find themselves in a situation where they're forcing a punt.
They limit the bleeding.
The end zone. They do limit the bleeding, right, to keep the pressure on. But I really just want to see the offense do what I know it's capable of doing, and that's scoring some touchdowns. Right, through district, we don't have the stats out in front of us right now what the scores have been, but, about 2 touchdowns a game? And for anybody who's been a fan of the program or have watched the program for some years, this is usually an offense that is volatile.
I think the last couple games, I think it's only been a touchdown.
Yeah, maybe. And, this is normally an offense that, scoreboards are afraid of Falcon offenses usually. They put up points, and they put them up quickly. So just seeing them come out and be consistent and letting those playmakers go out and score some points early, everybody loves touchdowns. Right, from your girlfriend who only watches on the Super Bowl to the most diehard fan in the world. They might like a defense, but, hey, touchdowns are fun. Everybody loves touchdowns. The Swifties love it when 87's in the end zone doing his little dance, right? And so for everybody who's watching the offense, the defense, the fans at home, they get so hyped up when you get to cross to the pylon and score that it brings that thing called momentum right back over to your sideline. Everybody's juiced up. Hey, man, let's go. Come on, let's get it going. I'm sorry, I hate to say it. I love defense. I'm a defensive guy. You're a defensive guy.
We're both defensive guys.
But people don't get really jazzed up for getting off the field on 3rd and long. It's great.
I think
it's awesome.
People have liked it a little bit more for one thing, and it's just the seatbelt celebration.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's all.
That's
what we're here for. So to take everything I just said, I think it's just consistency. Again, on both sides of the ball, defense keep doing what they're doing. Offense coming out, starting fast. I'd love to see us come out, get a touchdown to start off. And again, I'd love to see, we talked about the playoffs, just some of these juniors taking a step, right, towards the end. If you're kind of aware, hey, this is where our season's kind of going, this is where we're going to show up. How do you step up now as a junior or a sophomore that we have a few of these on this team that, it's kind of your time right now, right?
You're
going to
the next man up. You have to take over. You're going
to remember how this feels. You've been watching your seniors kind of be upset. They're going to miss. You got to take that kind of personally, right? You got to come out, be a leader early, take that into the offseason with you, and show up a little bit.
Yeah, you were talking about defense, and just to kind of go over that, not to sound like a broken record every single game, but guys like Nathan Cornish, 36 tackles. You have Ryan Young as a safety. A ball hawk. That guy is all over the place.
Magnet to the thing.
He is head hunting. He's leading the team right now. He's got 43 tackles. And then Lane Hedges right behind him. He's got 40 tackles, right? So those are just some of the guys.
I believe Lane Hedges is a sophomore, right? Ryan Young also a sophomore.
I have to see the 33 there. He is a sophomore, so you got him for a couple more years.
Got 2 sophomores out there leading the defense in tackles. That's a great sign for any coach, right? That means that they've answered the call. because playing sophomores is tough. You know, I mean, coming from freshman to varsity, and I think we've had this conversation before, everybody always says it's faster at the next level. It's faster at the next level. And
I thought they were lying until I got thrown into it.
And then you're running around, you're like, oh, that was quick. So for the sophomores to be able to pick up on that and deliver like they've done is definitely a really big bright spot for these Falcons.
Absolutely. And another thing, too, right? I mean, we'll kind of look at Sulphur Springs, right? I got a couple guys marked there. But when it comes to the turnovers that we're getting them, right? Guys like DJ Hicks, 5 picks on the season, right?
Oh, yeah.
How can we turn that immediately into points, right? I think that's the biggest thing. How can we play off the defense? Not only keep them off the field, but when the defense does put you, let's say in their backpack,
quick change.
Yeah, if we need a quick change and at least get some points out of it, that's something that's kind of been missing a little bit.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
that's something that we could probably look for the next 2 weeks, especially if a team like Sulphur Springs is going to make a mistake. Salina next week, if they make mistakes, how can we absolutely capitalize on it?
You've just got to make them pay, and I think Cameron talked about it a little bit last week as well when we talked about, does momentum really exist? And you talked about going into the half, I don't think it exists, and I kind of agree with you there. But, I mean, like we said, turnovers and touchdowns, the T's and T's just genuinely do shift momentum, right? If you come out and score a touchdown, right, and then their team comes out and turns the ball over, that's a very immediate momentum switch for the whole reason of I can go 14-0 here. Two touchdown
at least
leads.
Two possession leads.
2 possession leads are big, right? You're basically buying extra points right there, right, with a big turnaround. So, like you said, just getting turnovers, scoring touchdowns. I mean, those are the basics of the game, but the Falcons can do it. You're looking good.
Yeah, and offensively, right, we have the depth chart here, right? We do have the opportunity to see this week to week. We've been seeing the 2 quarterbacks a lot this year, right?
Yeah.
We got Ben Allen, and we have Cash Davis.
Yep.
Cash Davis got hurt 2 weeks ago against Panther Creek. We saw a lot of Allen last week, but we've seen Cash Davis has been suited out the last 2 games. The junior versus the senior, both of them bring a lot of great qualities to the game.
Yeah.
Is there one that you're kind of eyeballing? Hey, is this the guy playing, or do you think we still just keep looking at the Cash Davis's list is day to day?
Yeah.
So
I think they've both been playing well from what I've seen overall. I think that I'd love to see, Ben Allen come back out here and throw the ball around a little bit. I would love to see just a smidge more of Cash Davis. I just want to see his handle on the offense. I want to see what the offense looks like with him back there.
Especially with him being the junior, right?
Yeah.
What are we seeing? What are we looking forward to next year?
With him being a junior, I just want to see, and again, like I said, his control of the offense. Because if you're following things, guys, this isn't the University of Texas, University of Oklahoma, or anything. There's no 5-star red shirt, waiting in the wings that this guy might transfer or something like that. So I'd be just, naturally interested just to see what a few quarters looks like and taking that into next year and just seeing, what we've got and letting him experience the highs and lows of playing quarterback.
Yeah, and what we're going to be seeing tonight out of Sulphur Springs, the 2008 4A state champs. I had to throw that in there. A little teaser.
I mean, it's on the scoreboard.
It's on the scoreboard. We have the quarterback. He's got 13 total touchdowns this year. That's Deuce Timmons, number 8.
Should have been number 2.
No, that would have been really cool,
yeah.
Deuce, right? But there's 2 guys he targets, right? So wide receiver 1, that's Jamarian, or is that what we came up with?
Yeah.
Jamorian?
No, I think it's Jamarian.
Okay, we'll go with Jamarian
For
Jeffrey.
now,
wide receiver 1, that's number 18. And actually, wide receiver 2 is a tight end. So wherever he's lining up in the formation, whether they're utilizing him a lot like, well, we talked about Kelsey a little bit earlier, right? Is that a guy that's lining up as a true tight end? Are we bouncing him around? That's receiver number 2. And offensively, or defensively, I should say, number 26. That guy, he leads in sacks. Okay. He leads in tackles per game. He's averaging about 6. Number 26, Alex King. He's going to be all over the field.
Oh, yeah. And, the Falcons have seen that on film, and I'm sure whatever game plan that they've cooked up for today is going to be something to kind of maybe run away from that guy who leads in sacks. Last week, we did have an issue, a couple of sacks coming off the edge there. So I do expect if they have a guy that is like that coming off the edge, I do expect a couple quick passes, a couple screens, a couple quick outs, getting DJ Hicks involved and things like that.
And if the stats on Max Preps don't lie. Oh, we're doing it now. I thought we were going to do captains first.
Yeah, no.
So, hey, we'll pause here. We have one little bit more information, but we can take that right into kickoff. This is going to be the national anthem by the Sulphur Springs Band.
On this Halloween, we're reminded of the joy and unity that come with the game. We ask for your protection over every player, coach, cheerleader, band member, and fan here tonight. Keep everyone safe from harm, help us to compete with integrity, and remind us that true victory comes from teamwork, respect, and heart. Bless our families, our school, and our community for their constant support. And as we celebrate tonight, may our actions on and off this field reflect the light of your goodness, even on this Halloween night. In your holy name we pray. Amen.
Are we good? Oh, yeah, we are back on. So, continuing on our conversation, we'll also kind of sum up what we see here from the captains. It looks like they're just getting ready to kick off, though.
Did we miss it? No, they're
We didn't
walking
miss
out.
it. So here's the thing. You already know it. The coaches do it before.
You know,
it's
that
fake.
was the largest rug pull of my life. I did not know that until my first varsity game.
And
When
you're just
Coach-
out there and there's no coin or anything?
Well, no, Coach came in because they do flip a coin. It just doesn't matter. But Coach came into the locker room. We were playing at J.J. Pierce. And they were like, hey, defense, you're going to be up first. And I was like, how do you know? Like, I was like, we haven't flipped the coin yet.
He already had the script.
Yeah. I was like, how do you know we're going to be up first, dude? Who are you yelling at? We got to do the coin toss.
He
And then
found the script, right?
Yeah, it was like finding out Santa Claus wasn't real. I was like, what the heck do you mean?
Hey, you can't do that. Santa Claus is real, kids. Santa Claus is real.
Oh, I mean the Easter Bunny.
Hey, chat. You didn't hear that. Anyway, but when it comes to the running game, their number one rusher is listed as a receiver. That's number 7. That's Jackson Hare. He's not actually a running back. So I'm assuming that's
Receiver.
a guy that, they motion across a lot, and it's not the true pitch. It's an actual handoff.
Yeah.
So there has to be something along those lines, and he just has a bunch of yards off of the, the jet sweep or something along those lines. If you catch it and you toss it forward,
Yeah.
that's a pass.
Well,
But if you're riding it out as a read, technically it goes down as a rush. Is that in here?
yeah.
Oh, that's in here. Oh,
So
sweet.
You
get
guys
that.
are going to know exactly what the call is on the field.
Yeah.
We're not going to have to guess this week. So we'll let you know what's going on. I'm very excited to see just how we come out here because like we talked about in the pregame, playoffs are a long shot. There's still,
Mathematically not out.
yes, there's still some form of reach there. But you got to come out and play hard, right? And Coach Young talked about it with me when we played Lake Worth, right? Starting fast, right? That's still been, a problem. We've put together some good drives the last few weeks getting into the red zone, but we've got to end it in points.
Yeah, don't.
Absolutely. In 6 points. I'm sorry. I'm not just going to take points this week. I want 7. Do they have a net back there they're going to put up, or do you kick this ball into the street?
You might just go into the street here.
Because Cooper will put that ball into the street.
there's a good chance. So Lake Dallas, second half option here. So so they deferred, obviously, Sulphur Springs. Sulphur Springs took the option to receive the ball in the first half. Lake Dallas, obviously, to receive the ball in the second. Cooper Denahai to kick this ball away, and we are underway. It's a little bit of a little squib up the middle, and he's not brought down until he passes straight into Lake Dallas territory, where Sulphur Springs, the Wildcats, yet again another cat we are playing this year. They're going to take over at around the 45-yard line. I would mark it about the 46 if I had to guess. And that's exactly where this is going to take over.
That might be the 47.
I would say 46. They're going to mark it down to 46. So here we are. We are going to see this game start. Number 16.
Falcon defense.
Is that number 16?
I believe so.
Huh. That does not match what I got from quarterback, so maybe something happened. Eligibility issue, I don't know. He's going to hand the ball off the middle. Running back wearing it's number 7. So, yeah, he's just listed as a receiver. He might just be the running back, number 7. That's Jackson Hare that I was talking about.
He's brought down. Number 8 down there at all.
He's brought down by a couple of there. That's a 9. So I don't see him. He could be out. Maybe he's in a Letterman. We don't see that guy, that cat. So here we go. We're going to see what Lake Dallas here. They gave up 5, so it's going to be second down and 5 for the Wildcats. It's going to be a handoff up the middle again. Pretty patient run by Jackson. He's going to get to, I would say, the 35, and that's going to be enough to move the sticks. And so far, the defense, 11 yards on the ground.
11 yards on the ground early. And, again, with a backup quarterback in now, I don't know if this was already common knowledge to the Falcons. I don't know if it was common knowledge to anyone else that, their starting quarterback, at least based on the max prep stats, wasn't playing. But it'd be interesting to see how Sulphur Springs' game plan kind of changes. Maybe this guy's more of a thrower than he is a runner, right? So maybe if there was some zone read option type things that we were looking at on film, it'd be interesting to see if, they continue that. Most kids are runners these days, I'll be honest with you, though.
Shotgun's going to be another handoff up the middle, and he's brought down. I see Lane Hedges. I see Ryan Young, and number 15. That's Josiah Greenwich as well. So those 3 guys all credited with a half tackle. And that's going to bring up second down, 6 for the Wildcats.
It's been a little bit too much on first down, I think. I mean, I know it's only 2 first downs, but
yeah.
I mean, you're putting them, that's right where you want. When you run a first down run right up the middle, the goal is mostly to get about 4 to 5 yards, maybe 6 if you're feeling good.
We're going to see here, shotgun. Looks to be another handoff. It is up the middle. He's kind of fast, and he's finally stopped by Ryan Young, but the problem is that is well past the first down marker. It's going to be another first down for the Wildcats.
That's what, 4 runs, 2 first downs? Yeah.
Solid
so,
rushes.
I mean, if you're Sulphur Springs right now, yeah, I'm correct, 4 for 23. And, I mean, if you're Sulphur Springs right now, I'm probably keeping it on the ground. Wouldn't be surprised to see some play action from Sulphur Springs
here. I was going to say play action.
Yeah.
They could be setting that up a lot.
I wouldn't be surprised. They
do have Andy Reid calling calls down here.
They do. I see him down there. No cheeseburger in hand yet, but I'm sure he'll get one soon. Back's deep.
First down, 10. They're going to hand it off again, like you were saying. They did a full cut across the front
wrap
line.
Up there.
They didn't wrap up.
Wrap up again.
He's going to break a couple tackles. Going to fall inside the 10. That's going to be goal to go for the Wildcats.
That's a lot. I mean, we talked about this, I think, what was it, last week playing Aubrey, and I know there were a lot of guys punching for the ball towards the end, but you just got to wrap up, man.
Yep.
I mean, these running backs these days have been taught, they've got great balance. They keep their feet moving, things like that. You've got to hold them. Other guys got to go for the legs, got to come back, gang tackle these guys, but that's just too much on the ground. I mean, they haven't gotten out of their game plan. I'm pretty sure they've just ran zone left and ran zone right, I mean, for their 5 plays so far.
Yeah. And the whole O-line actually did like a cut on that last play. See what they do here. A lot of cutting, a lot of hooking. I don't see where the quarterback kept it.
I'm
he ended
surprised
up
he
going
didn't
up the right.
take off.
I was really confused. He's brought down. Is that Tess or is that Nathan? No, that's Tess. So Tess G2 and Lane Hedges were able to find him. I don't know. It really wasn't a loss. Maybe went back to the line of scrimmage to bring up second down, 8 to go.
Yeah, definitely. I thought he was going to take off with that. It looked like he kind of had a gap. But again, that might just show that this guy's maybe more of a thrower, more of a pro-style quarterback than a runner. He didn't look very comfortable like he wanted to take off right there, where I know a lot of quarterbacks would have.
Yeah, correction. That's actually going to be 7 yards to the end zone here. They're going to kind of freeze, look to the sideline, and look to change it up. I'm kind of expecting a pass play here. And it's going to be a boot to the left. They throw it. There's a guy wide open. Does he beat us to the end zone? He does. And that's, I almost said Paris, but that's Sulphur Springs.
Number 19.
Number 19. I already covered up their stats, but one drive, marched it 46 yards and 6 on the board for the Wildcats.
I'll be honest, that was just too easy.
Yeah.
That was just too easy. I mean, they ran 6 plays. Every single one of them except for one was positive yards. And, I mean, they were just run plays. They didn't do anything too fancy there. They did what they wanted for the most part on that play. And, I mean, I'm sure, you know, for Falcon defense, that does go into the street. That's almost in a car. That's going to be it's in the street.
Yeah, and the kick is good. It's going to be 7
The kid's
to
climbing
nothing.
the fence.
And this is where we see the offense finally, hopefully, unless they do something weird, kicking an onside or something along those lines. But offense to take the field. What do you want to see? What is one thing? We know the offense loves to run. We just know it. If I had the stats, I would tell you right now, they run the ball 70% of the time.
Score a touchdown. I really don't mind how you get down there. Score a touchdown. We love to run the ball. I get that. But here's the thing. I know that. Our viewers know that. You know that.
Yeah.
So maybe didn't play action, right? I'd love to see some more play action. I'd love to see a little RPO, right? I'd also really love to just see some quick hitters, right? Put DJ Hicks in the slot. Put him in motion, just like that play they just ran there. Get your fast guy in motion. Get him out into the flat. Get the ball out quick to him. Get it in his hands and let him turn upfield and go ahead and get you 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Something like that I would just love to see. Just get into the bag of tricks just a little bit, right?
This is an odd little lineup here. You got 4 guys up close to the ball, 1 yard off. The rest of them are on the back line to get a running start. That's offside. Can we mark that, please? No, they are not going to call it offside. It's going to be returned. That's Bryce Thurman.
Yeah,
he has a lane.
Go.
He's going. The double team block.
Yeah,
out
go.
on it.
Get a block.
And he gets run over by his own guy. But
I didn't mean get a block on your own guy.
the offense is going to take over. Should be around the 40-yard line. I wanted 5 more right here, by the way. I thought that guy, maybe they're giving him a yard buffer, but
I guess.
It's not like it mattered. Great blocks by the return team there.
And great vision by Bryce Thurman, right? There was a point where I'm like, hey, take that outside, right? Get out here. He cuts one back, comes back across the field, and honestly, I just don't think anybody planned on him being there that was blocking downfield. I think they were keyed in on trying to make a block to whatever. Spring him. That's the
I
word.
know what you got
Spring
here.
him.
Cash Davis in at quarterback right now. He's got Bryce Thurman to his right. 2 receivers top side. That's Young and DJ. Kowalski, the sniffer back, gets motion to cross. It's going to be a handoff to Thurman. He's trying to spread the line down. He's going to go down after a loss of 2. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 12.
And Bryce Thurman's thing, he's very quick. The burst out of the kid is impressive, right? So when you give him one of those outside zone reads like that, if he can get an angle on a team here, the way that he gets outside and gets upfield, he can go, right? So they're going to work him out like that, and the goal is you want to extend those linebackers out, right? They have to respect Bryce Thurman, and that opens up, any type of spot route or deep in or anything from Gavin, DJ, or Josh Moore.
DJ and Josh Moore you were speaking of. Right here at the bottom side of the screen on the twin side. Kowalski set up on the left side of the line here. And it's going to be a pass play.
There it is. There it is.
He's got to throw the ball, and he's got more.
There it is. Go get it. Go get it.
And it's going to be broken up by the Wildcats. And the only thing you said, go get it. If the ball was thrown and it was perfectly timed, it could have been a running catch for a touchdown.
For sure.
But when it's thrown up for a timing element there, you got to go back to the ball and work for it.
The funniest thing about that right there is it looks like they're playing quarters. I don't know if you're on the internet right now, but there's this big debate going on about how do you beat quarters, and they say you could throw it over the top, which was a perfect route concept down here, right? DJ Hicks comes up. He runs a 10-yard in. Those safeties have to respect that and come up. Josh Moore runs hard and gets upfield. He's one-on-one out there. I say go get it. He's big. I just want to see him go up and head top that guy right there.
They come out in empty. They got quads bottom side of the screen. Thurman's actually pass protecting. It's thrown underneath, but he's got one guy to break. Oh, and he does not get that done. So he's going to bring up 4th down, and I would expect the punting unit to come on the field.
I like the drive, per se. I like the play calls on the drive. It didn't end the way we wanted it to, but, you take the top off here. And also, we talked about timing. Cash Davis hasn't played in a few weeks, right? And also when you're kind of switching quarterbacks around a little bit, the timing is different, right? So for him to throw that ball in a game situation to Josh Moore, it looks a little different than throwing it on air at practice or against your ones, right? So just little jitters there, but I look to see that come out again.
Missing one on the punt unit. Clock's down to 6, 5, 3.
Don't waste the timeout here.
2, 1.
He was set. Did we call timeout? We did.
It should be a false start.
No, they called timeout.
Okay. Wow, that was really loud. But, hey,
I
that
appreciate
timeout,
knowing.
Lake Dallas trailing 7-0 to Sulphur Springs with 5:52 in the first. You are listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast.
No, wait. Make sure you listen to this. Secure your future with the Tucker Shea Agency. They offer personalized insurance solutions to protect what matters most to you, whether it's your home, car, or business. The experts at the Tucker Shea Agency are there to provide coverage you can count on. So remember, call the Tucker Shea Agency today. Need equipment? United Rentals has what you need, when and where you need it. From construction to industrial, rent the gear that gets the job done. United Rentals, the right equipment, right now.
And welcome back to beautiful Sulphur Springs, where Lake Dallas is punting the ball away. He gets the ball off. He's safe. Man, that ball really disappears at the top of the stadium. A
good
really
bounce.
good bounce. It's going to go down, out of bounds, inside the 20, mark it at the 19, and that's where we'll see the Lake Dallas Fighting Falcon defense back on the field.
They got to get a stop here, right? Last time, I'm sure the conversation they had on the sideline with Coach was nice and calm and supportive.
A lot of
love, man, because that was just too easy.
Yeah.
Right, that's too easy. That's the kind of drive that when you know it's coming up on film, you kind of duck your head a little bit because, there's just nothing redeemable about that. But the thing about football is you get to go back out there and do it again. So I'm looking for these guys to come out a little angry here, and hopefully let's get a 3 and out.
Yeah, a lot of opportunities for the defense. They're bring pressure immediately, throw it down to a screen. They, stop. The ball almost comes out. He's going to go down. It's going to be a gain of about 2. I was really confused. There was 2 guys there. I don't know if they thought maybe he dropped the ball, but, hey.
They probably just heard the play wrong.
It was a little awkward, but, hey, it's going to bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Wildcats, and they're actually going to start moving.
2nd and 8 right where you want to be as a defense.
They're an empty, too.
I'm expecting a pass. I would really watch the middle of the field here.
We're manned up, it looks like, at the top side of the screen. Everybody but Gates. Gates doesn't really look real manned up. Okay, now they go. They walked it off. Nope. Maybe they are.
He walked up, yeah.
They're manned. Going to the flat, and he's going to go down. He should be short.
Enough.
Should be 3rd down and 1 if I had to mark it right.
Yeah,
it is going to be 3rd down and 1, and this is right here where you see if you can.
I'd bring a little pressure here if I was like that.
I was going to say that. You can start walking down. Lane hedges. You have Test G2.
Maybe a little stunt here, bring a little heat, but bringing a little bigger back here.
They are bringing in 27. No gloves. I've seen that before. It was upsetting the last time I saw somebody with no gloves. That was a Kansas-Texas game. I was at that. That was unfortunate.
Did he have his fingers taped?
I don't remember. I just know we lost that game. Disappointment. But timeout. Wildcats, they want to talk this over. They have 3rd down and 1.
I'm thinking the kid they brought in didn't actually really know what he was supposed to be doing. But I think
he's like, I'm here.
Somebody.
What am I doing?
Who am I hitting?
Who am I hitting? So, you know what? We'll take one more break as well, and we're going to bring you pretty much the rest of the first quarter. You are listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast.
At the Battery Company, they're more than a battery supplier. They're a legacy of service, values, and community spirit based right here in Lake Dallas. With over 50 years of family history in Lake Dallas, their story is woven into the fabric of this town and built relationships that span generations. The Battery Company, their mission? To deliver dependable power solutions with a commitment to quality, integrity, and service. Visit tbcbattery.com to learn more about the Battery Company.
First Call Services for multi-housing renovations and construction. My First Call Services will be your first and only call.
Here we go. Big 3rd down and 1. They have the Wildcat formation right now. Really heavy front. They're going to freeze, look to the sideline. Coach is touching his belt, whatever that means.
Quarterback's on the sideline here. I mean, they're running this right up the middle, I'd have to assume.
They're going to quite literally do that. He's going to run it. He's going to get it. And he's finally brought down, and it's going to be a big gain. They're going to be brought down at the 38, make it 39. First down, Wildcats.
And I will say, we haven't touched on the 3-3-5 in a while. That is kind of one of the downsides to it, is when you're in a short yardage situation like that.
And they bring everybody.
And I mean, it gives the offensive line enough room to, I mean, they're getting up a yard pretty much just to get onto the linebackers. When you got to give up a yard and your linebackers are 2 yards behind where they got to get to, it doesn't play in as well. I'd just love to see him bring in 2 extra linemen right there or something.
Sulphur Springs quarterback back on the field. He's going to hand it off to number 7 again, who's been the workhorse so far. He's going to be finally stopped and brought down hard by number 7. That's Gates. And they're going to mark him down. Forward progress at the 48. And that should... Oh, there's the 43. My bad. For some reason, I saw the 50, and I just did math. Bad math. I'm not a math teacher, in case y'all are wondering. That's a good thing. But
I feel like your job does kind of have some math in it, doesn't it?
A little bit, yeah. So a lot of X and Y coordinates.
All right, that's definitely – he's either going in motion or he's running some form of swing route at the top of the screen here.
And that's what he's doing at the top. They're going to hand off to number 9. Now they're mixing up a little bit, and he's met hard, but he's still falling forward. Pyle is still semi-moving forward. He's finally brought down past the 50, and that's going to be marked down at the 49. It's going to be first down, Wildcats, and again, Lake Dallas is just kind of breaking on the run.
I mean, they're 9 rushes for 61 yards, and I'm bad at math, but can somebody math that for me? What's that, almost 6 yards, 7 yards to carry?
6, 7
I didn't even
mean
to do that.
You did it.
That's rough.
I'll finish it off
for you. It's just right in the perfect area of football talk that 6 or 7 yards is a normal thing.
Yeah.
So, like, you just can't not say
6, 7 yards a pop, somewhere along those
Somewhere
lines.
like that.
They got twins. 2 top, 2 bottom. Running back, number 7. I thought maybe a little
heat off the edge there.
Get
there. Get
there. Atlanta brought down.
What a hit.
Hard.
Nobody saw him. No one picked him up. It was almost, I don't think it was almost a coffee house stunt. If you've heard of a coffee house stunt, it's basically acting like I'm not going and then going.
Nathan Cornish with a big boom brings down a loss of 7. Quarterback's helmet came off. He has to come off the field.
That was not his helmet.
It was the quarterback's helmet. Quarterback's off the field. They had to bring in – they have a Wildcat. They're going to have to do Wildcat.
Well, because one of our players' helmets came off, too.
It was 1-1.
Oh, wow. That's a massacre.
So, lots of heads rolling already, and this is Halloween, so it makes sense. Here we go. Second down, a long way to go. They're going to hand it off. 7's going to keep it brought down. No, he's not. He stays on his feet. He still is going. He's actually going to get a first down.
I mean,
you can't have those.
Can't have it. Can't have it. Big play, right, on the sack, and then you just give it right back. I mean, we talked about momentum before, right? That hurts. That hurts. You're on a high, you get a big sack. Hey, let's get off the field here, and they get 20.
21. It was 2nd and 17.
At this rate, they're going to run
game.
At this rate, they're going to run for 100 yards in the first quarter.
In the first quarter, yeah, right? 2 minutes still in the first quarter.
They're at 75 yards on the ground.
They cut everybody in the front line. Got to make a tackle there. DJ Hicks doesn't. Finally brought down, or at least pushed out of bounds. And that is Teshitu, who actually hit the kicking net. It was a little awkward. He's up. He's on the field. So all is well in the world. And, well, except for the run game right now, unfortunately.
But it's not a matter of them not being there, right? I mean, it seems like they've been there. It's just missed tackles.
Lots of missed tackles. It's been the name of the game for the defense. We are now at 2-11. Lake Dallas trailing 7-0 to the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Quarterback, the running back, the workhorse, number 7 is going to get the ball again. He's going to kind of run it down the bottom side of the screen. Another missed tackle. Finally forced out of bounds by Young. And it's going to be enough to move the chains again. So they'll keep the drive going at the 24.
And the thing about running the ball from a defensive perspective
23
is there's nothing else you can do on defense except stop the run, right? The run is the part of the game. There are a lot of teams that maybe won't throw every now and then, but if you can't stop the run, you're really putting yourself in a predicament.
Yeah, kind of expect the same thing, and I do. They're actually going to kind of run it more of a little bit of a hold. I don't think it got called. He's going to be flung out of bounds. That's Young again. But it's a big gain on first down, and you can't have those if you want to establish some pressure on second and third down.
You just can't. I mean, for Sulphur Springs right now, their playbook is, I'd say it's wide open, but they haven't really turned off the first page so far. It's just been run left, run right, run left, run right, swing pass. Run left, run right, run left, run right.
Yeah, there has not been a single throw down the field.
No, I mean,
and it might be controlled because of the quarterback, right? I was talking about the guy that I thought was quarterback isn't even quarterbacking. So that could be something. Maybe they're trying to control this quarterback and kind of making Lake Dallas do their thing.
Timeout. Sulphur Springs.
Sulphur Springs is going to call a timeout here. And with 1:53, we're about to have lots and lots and lots of commercials coming up. But next week, let's go ahead and do a tease.
Yep.
Salina, it is on a Thursday, just so you know. So senior night activities will be taking place. I will. I'm gonna rock the suit again. I gotta get it. I gotta go get it. Cleaned.
Get it clean. Get it pressed.
Gotta get
crisp,
it clean, pressed,
sharp edges.
Some really clean. I'm gonna clean some J's up. Rock some J's with it. I
You
might
can
even rock the fours.
You can get an edge up. You can get a fade or something.
I will. I'll edge it up a
do.
little bit. I'll clean
Yeah.
the mullet up a little bit.
Please do.
But I'll rock the suit, and hey, we're gonna do the interviews again. I'm gonna walk around and do the interviews again before the game. I love it.
Think about your questions.
It's a good bit.
Think about your questions.
It's a good bit. Do we agree, Fab? We like it when I do that. Walk around the suit. Yeah, it's a good bit. We're gonna continue that next week. So
let's do it.
We'll get everything. We'll get all the senior night festivities. So score 7-0.
Sulphur Springs.
Sulphur Springs leading the Lake Dallas Falcons. It's gonna be second down. They're actually going to – there's a little trick play, but guess what? Number 7 gets the ball again. He's going to go to the bottom side of the field. There's really no one there. He's going to be able to walk in, and that's going to be 6 more on the board, and that's going to make it 13-0. The clock is still running. Obviously, that should have paused at about 1:44, 1:45.
That's 100 yards rushing in the first quarter.
But 13-0, 100 rushing yards in the first quarter, and that's been kind of the story of the game so far.
Been the story of the game so far. I mean, that one right there, a little trickery. He gets outside. The main name of the game, if you're the Falcons, is, guys, wrap up at the point of contact.
Absolutely.
Right? Everything doesn't have to be a big hit.
He's slippery,
right?
that guy.
He is. He's slippery. His balance has been great. But something at some point, it's got to get. I cannot get over the fact that they don't have a net on either side. That's an active street. I just watched the kid climb the fence for the last extra point and have to wait for a car to stop so he could go into the street. There's not even a street light over there to go into the street.
There is one. It's just in the tree.
Yeah, but I mean, not where the ball goes to. Not enough for a kid that's dressed in black to climb the fence to go into the active road to pick up the ball, throw it back over, and jump the fence again.
Well, with 1:41, Bob, let's go ahead and talk about this.
Yeah.
1-4-1. Lake Dallas down 1-4-0. There's a lot of 1-4s up there on that board right now. And Lake Dallas, you know what? Hey, here's something. It could mean something, could mean nothing. Sulphur Springs already had to burn 2 timeouts in the first quarter.
Yeah.
That could hurt them toward the end of the half.
Could.
You never know. Maybe that's something fun we can
No,
hopefully
it could.
cover later. You never know.
You never want to burn your timeouts that early. I know we burned one early, but if you're the Falcons right now, really all you're asking is, hey, we had a ball, right? We had a win. We had a ball over here that could have went either way, 50-50 ball. If that ball, like you said, if the timing's on there a little more, if that ball's dropped into the bucket, we're probably looking at a 7-7, 7-14 game right now, right? So Falcons come out, you got to execute on offense. They only ran 3 plays. So got to sustain a drive here. You got to get a little bit of offensive firepower going. Keep your defense off the field a little bit here, right? Give them a little break. Get the running game going. Might see Kevin O'Hare here. Might try to get something up the middle. But something's got to give, right? So
like the song, something's got to give. Oh.
Who's singing? I've never heard that. Is that
Who
how that
sings
goes?
that? You know that song? I might have just made that up. Nope, no. All right, I'm insane.
Okay.
Everybody knew that. But
if you guys know what song that is that he's singing, let us know.
Lake Dallas, I think that was Young. Fair caught the ball. So Lake Dallas going to take over on offense right here at the 28-yard line. 2 receivers, bottom side, just like you predicted. O'Hare's in there to the left to Cash Davis. Cash Davis looking at the defense, what he wants to run. He's going to hand it off to O'Hare. O'Hare's trying to cut it up, and he's trying to fight through some yards, and I think he might have gotten 1. So 29-yard line, second down and 9. And I don't know. What are we thinking here? A little play action.
Let's run a screen here. I'd love to see some form of a tunnel screen.
Like that screen idea was great the last time, but it was on third down and a long way, right? You ran that on second, maybe?
And it doesn't look like we're going to have it here, but I'd love to see something where, quarterback kind of drops back, Gavin Young comes down the line, hit him right there and let him try to get upfield, maybe something along those lines, I think.
Sure enough, he looks at Gavin. Gavin is throwing, and it's thrown in a pick, and he's brought down inside the 25, and that was just a really good read.
It's a good read, and it goes into what we were talking about earlier, right? We wanted to try to extend those linebackers out a little bit, keep them honest. Right there, he didn't move, right? We run the little play action here. You're hoping that they're just dying inside, and, he just didn't give any respect to that at all. He stayed pretty much right where he was. Kid's kind of tall. Ball by Cash Davis isn't, horribly thrown. It's just, he's not supposed to be there. When you run that in practice, he's not supposed to be there.
I was just watching number 2 on Sulphur Springs. That guy, he didn't do anything on that play.
No.
But he is barking at us. And right now, 53 seconds left in the first quarter. They're up 14-0. They can do that a little bit right now. They can bark a lot.
It's what we used to call a heart check right here, right? And you say, heart check here. You got to get off the field with 3 here. That's a win if you're the defense. Sometimes you got to bail out your offense. It's one of those times.
They're going to hand it off to the guy that is absolutely dominating. 1 missed tackle. Finally, it's going to take 8 guys on the defense to bring him down. This is number 7, and I teased into it a little bit. That's Jackson Hare. He's listed as a receiver, but that man is having himself a night. He's got over 100 yards in the first quarter. So it is the first half, but the first quarter.
Yeah, he's toting the rock. You got to throw some bodies at him here. I don't know what else we've really got into the defensive playbook. Might have to walk a guy down a little deeper into the box at this point. Because what do they? I can't tell if they've got the line. No, okay, they're spread here. No tight end really. I haven't seen the tight end.
And they have to run a play here. The clocks aren't matched up. They're going to throw it finally down the field. The DB falls. That was Young. He's finally been brought down inside the 10, and that's how the first quarter is going to end. Your Lake Dallas Falcons trailing 14-0 to the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. And we will come back with some more information. We'll go over a couple stats from the first quarter. But till then, you are listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast.
Falcons, when I'm craving chicken, there's only one place for me, and that's Chick-fil-A. Whether I'm in the mood for a chicken biscuit in the morning or a spicy deluxe for lunch, Chick-fil-A has me covered. And as the cow says, eat more chicken. So what are you waiting for, Falcons? Stop on by Chick-fil-A today. Chick-fil-A located off FM 2181 in Hickory Creek.
At D1 Training, we deliver purpose-driven programming designed to help you reach your goals while training like an athlete, no matter your age or skill level. Our approach is rooted in sports science, led by expert coaches, and built around accountability, intensity, and measurable progress. Whether you're a student athlete trying to make a team or an adult rebuilding strength and confidence, we train with intention, set goals, achieve results.
Looking for unbeatable deals on a new Nissan? Come to Nissan 4-Star of Denton. Great prices, huge selection, and services that goes the extra mile. Nissan 4-Star of Denton, where you're the star.
Me and Bob were just arguing off air in case you were wondering about.
And I won.
I don't know. Hey, you know what? This will be we're going to say this for the second half. We're going to talk about comfortability.
Sure. You guys think about how you like to be comfortable. That could be in your favorite fuzzy slippers and your onesie.
Stop talking.
Whatever. Just think about it. Because we're going to ask you about it.
Yeah. First quarter alone, Lake Dallas has given up 103 rushing yards. That has been the story of the first quarter.
141 total yards, by the way, if you guys are wondering on that breakdown.
The man himself, hands the ball off. Kind of surprised by that. Nathan Cornish on the play. I see Tashitu on the play. Greenidge and Lane Hedges. A lot of the guys that we were talking about before the game. Right there to wrap them up, bring them down.
Their offense is very interesting, right? You take your quarterback out. I'm thinking he's not moving well because it doesn't look like he's going to run the zone option. We saw him earlier. He didn't want to run. So it looks like whenever they take him out, that's when they get into that zone read thing with number 7 here. It doesn't. So, I mean, that's kind of a giveaway. I don't want to say number 7 can't throw the ball, but it looks like that's what the switch is for, so they can get into a zone read sort of look.
And number 7 alone, Jackson. It's a fake handoff to him. They're throwing to the end zone. It's a beautiful mouse route. And
he picked that.
No way.
Yeah.
What a pick. Is that DJ Hicks?
No, that was, I think it was 11.
Is that 1? That's Keenan Fort, dude. What a pick. I thought that was, I'm going to be honest with you, I thought it was 6.
It was, but he played right through the hands, and he ripped that out and rolled. He ripped and rolled. It was what did Gators do? They do a death roll?
Yeah.
That was pretty much what he did there. I mean, he played the hands, got there at the exact same time, and just said, I'm taking that with me, and we're going back the other way.
And it's like,
that's great.
It was like
great DB play.
You could say it's an out route, but it was run kind of like a mouse. And what that is like you're digging hard
inside.
And you settle, and you run pretty much flat out.
Yeah, roll it back out.
I thought it was a touchdown. So if the quarterback threw it a little sooner, that doesn't happen. But
also,
hey, we're going to live off that
faded
mistake.
off of his route, too, which allowed Keenan to put his foot in the ground and get underneath that.
So absolute. That could be game-changing right here. They hand it up to a Harry. He's going to gain a yard. 2nd down and 9 for the Falcons.
God. I need DJ Hicks to touch the ball.
I didn't know. Your headset got caught. I was trying to make sure you're all right.
I didn't know it. I didn't even know that happened.
I was trying to help you.
I need DJ Hicks. I was just looking at you to talk.
I got you.
I need DJ Hicks to touch the ball in this drive.
Okay.
The kid's a gamer. Okay, he's a player. Okay, when good things have happened when he's gotten the ball in his hands. He gets upfield. He's quick. And I just want to see a little change of pace. I want to get the ball out here outside, and I want to make these DBs tackle. They're obviously tackling inside very well. Look at them. They're playing right up on the line of scrimmage here.
So we're going to see here. It's a fake. It's play action. He's got more. It's thrown too high. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and 9.
And we talked about this, right? I say he's a junior. I want to see how I said this. I want to see how he reacts after an interception. That ball is the same kind of play they ran earlier to Gavin. And in this one, he thought, I need to put a little air underneath it to get over the linebackers. Great. Just overcompensated a smidge and put it an inch too high and out from Josh Moore. But that comes with the timing. That comes with the playing. That comes with going back to that play. Right? It's going to be there for him again. They're going to throw that again. He's going to hit it. I promise you.
Your guy, DJ Hicks, at the bottom here, inside receiver. It's obviously thrown. They're trying to target him. He's in a spot. And it's batted down. Almost picked. Finally dropped. It looks like it hurt that DB.
That's
kind of landed right on.
And that's another timing route right there. I mean, he's getting out of his cut, and they're working with each other, right? They haven't thrown that ball a ton in game, right? With, Cash being injured the last few weeks with them swapping in and out. That ball's supposed to come out as DJ's sitting down on the curl at about 12 yards. Gets to 14. Cash needs to be gearing up to throw and hit him in that window because it closes quick as we just saw that.
Punt is up and away. Man, when it gets above those lights, it disappears.
It's dark out here, folks.
I was watching to see what was going to happen over here. Mm-hmm. If there was going to be extracurricular, I said that weird, but I was looking for maybe a flag there. There isn't one. So that's going to be 1st down, Sulphur Springs at the 45, already in Lake Dallas territory. And you know what? Offense has been so close to ripping one off, right? Almost could have been a touchdown if the timing was a little bit better.
Yeah.
I would say that right now that's the thing. Stopping the run and then your timing on your throws.
And, I mean, they're putting the ball in the air this week. We've talked to a few people, talked to a few fans, and a lot of people are like, we kind of want to throw the ball. We want to air it out a little bit, right? And, I mean, to their credit, we are, right? They're throwing the ball around a little bit. It hasn't gone our way completely, but I do enjoy seeing it.
Sulphur Springs, 2 receivers each side. No, they're going to throw it out to the flat. Number 7, though, again, Teshitu marches down there, grabs him, finally throws him down, but it's going to be a gain of about 16 on 1st down.
And you just can't wait there if you're the safety up on top, right? You can't wait. When that ball gets out into the flat, I mean, you've got to be flying downhill, right? Upfield shoulder, kind of force him back in towards where all your help's coming from. And we kind of waited there. Gave him about, 10, 11?
On that play?
Yeah.
It was a gain of about 16, sir. But you know what? Here's something we can do. Maybe nickel, and we're just buying 7. That's the guy they're kind of giving it to. They do hand it off to number 9 here. If we fumbles, And it's picked up. Cornish is running.
Get a block.
A really good block.
Get a block.
Get a block. He's going to go down, and that's going to be a first down. 2 jokers back to back.
Capitalize here. Capitalize here.
You have to get points on this. There's no and ifs or buts. You have to get points.
I don't even know if we've crossed the 50 yet on offense.
Well, we haven't, but guess what? We're across
here,
the 50
which is why
here.
I'm saying you got to get some points out of that here. You get across the 50. And also we talked about this in the pregame.
Before the game.
Right? This is the momentum of getting a turnover, getting into and having to capitalize.
I
right?
squealed a little bit right there before the game, right? But hey, Lake Dallas trailing 14-0.
We said
9-20 left in the first half.
And I want to see Cooper put a ball over the street.
This is Allen at quarterback. He's got Thurman to his right. DJ Hicks, your guy, at the bottom. They're going to quarterback run it to the bottom, and this is perfectly designed. There we go. Really positive yards on first down with a gain of about 8 or 9.
Yeah, I mean, great run, and that's something we've seen Ben Allen do more often than Cash Davis, right? Ben is phenomenal with his legs, and they definitely utilize that in the game plan when he's behind center, right? You see a lot more quarterback runs, and he's a much more willing runner, it seems, right? When he looks down, first read covered, second read covered, he's not afraid to take off. He's also not afraid, and I'm sure coaches hate this, to take a hit. Take a hit. I would like to see the kid slide a little bit, young man, but you know what? I'm here. You're a gamer. You're a baller. Let's do it.
Second down and 2. Hand off to Bryce Thurman. He tries to stay up, and it's going to be a gain of...
I'm going to say, I think 1, maybe.
So we are going to give him 1. Third down and 1. A lot of things we can do here. We can go under center with the quarterback. You could even say this is 2-down territory.
I think it has to
air it out.
I think it has to.
You can air it out here if you really trust yourself on 4th and 1 to get it.
I personally would, and the reason I would is, like I just said, is I like Ben Allen's legs. I tell him, I think he knows. You don't have to tell him there's no headset. But, hey, we're calling this pass play. If this isn't here, just go ahead and tuck that and go ahead and get a yard, right? Don't try to force anything. We don't need it. But I do like my one-on-one down here with Gavin, and I would go on the fade here.
He's going to take off, and he's going to get it.
Yeah.
Pretty easy.
First down.
Inside the 20.
I'll take it.
At the 19.
Like I said, willing runner.
And perfectly designed and perfectly called by Bob
Willing
Jackson.
runner out of the kid. And one thing, and they talked, a few running quarterbacks have talked about this. I've heard Jalen Hurts say it, Jackson Dart most recently, is when the quarterback runs, that adds in an extra guy that's unaccounted for on the defensive side of the ball in the run scheme, right? Most of your linebackers are picking up the running back, what side he's on. When the quarterback grabs that ball and takes off, you add that running back as a blocker, you're normally uneven up there, which gives you a little extra burst and a little extra hope for a hold open.
DJ Hicks up at the top. Maybe a guy you're eyeing. No, it's going to hand off to Thurman. There's a gap there. He cuts back inside. Goes down at around the 15. They're going to mark it at about the 14.5. So, again, positive yards on first down. That's really important for the way we call offense.
It's extremely important the way we call offense. And the reason is because with a team that likes to run the ball, when you get that many positive yards on first down, it allows you to go right back to the well in some of your run schemes. When you get 1 or 2 yards, you kind of are in no man's land. They don't want to throw the ball on second down if they don't have to. So if you can get another good run here, your playbook's opened up, and I believe we're going to play 4. So interesting to see what we got here.
Gain of 3, 4, somewhere in there. Another handoff to Thurman. He's trying to stretch it out. He makes a cut.
That's
more positive yards, maybe 1 yard.
I think that's closer to I don't know. He's back there. Why are the chains back there?
I don't know.
They are on the soccer line instead of the actual sideline.
Maybe that's just where they want them to mark, so they're out of the way. If any injuries,
out of
like
the
that.
way. When has that been a thing?
3rd down and 5, I would assume here. I do believe it is 3rd down and 5. 4-down territory, Bob. Do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like we said earlier,
help you.
We also said earlier, we're here to play spoiler, right? So I'm not walking out of here with 3. I want to go ahead and get
7 or bust.
Go ahead and get 7 or bust.
3rd down 5.
They bring heat. Did they go?
Is that offsides? Not a single flag
go get
flew,
that.
but they throw it up
Touchdown.
to Moore, who big man catches it.
That's what I'm talking
Helmet
about.
falls
He's
off.
6'6". Go get that, young man.
And that's going to be a touchdown for the Falcons.
Great catch, and what a way to trust your receiver by Ben Allen, right? You know that he saw that they were going to bring pressure right there. He stayed in the pocket, didn't look, didn't care. He said, I trust my guy. put it up where only he could get it, and Josh Moore rewarded him, went and got it, got himself a touchdown. The Falcons are on the board, and Cooper is about to put this ball into the nighttime back there. He might hit a house.
He might hit a car.
House back. There's a house back there. He's going to hit a house.
The Hun Sucker extra point is up and
it's
away.
It's going to hit a car.
And it is good.
It did hit a car.
They stopped.
But that's why I think it hit it. I think it hit a car.
He hit that car, and that car stopped. Hey, Drew, I'm giving you an extra little job here. Scan into the street the next time that happens and watch it hit a car, a house.
There's a kid in the middle of the street. It's dark.
People walking.
This is dangerous.
But with 5:45 left in the first half, your Lake Dallas Falcons finally get some points on the board. They trail 14-7 to Sulphur Springs. And to sum up that drive, where is that, by the way, Harvey? I always lose that. Right here, the last play. But the drive summary, I always forget where that is on here. This is really bad broadcasting, by the way, by me. Doesn't it normally? Oh, I see it now. There it is. So
I didn't know where I was
3
looking at. I
minutes
was
and
just
35-second drive. Lake Dallas, it's going to be 34 yards and finally a touchdown. That touchdown
an onside kick?
Was number 13, Josh Moore, 15-yard tutty. Allen, and it is an onside kick.
Yeah, grab that. No! Oh, my God.
Well, we were close. That could have been.
I don't think he thought it was going to get there. I genuinely think Ryan was surprised that the ball got through, and he was like, oh, that's on me. But also, the hardest part about catching that is the same problem the kids up front have receiving that. You still have to deal with the extra weird bounce coming to you on the outside, and I think it was just a smidge behind him. He didn't expect it to get through, but wow. Great call there also by the special teams coach, by the head coach for the Falcons. Great call.
I think that's Scott Sanders, special teams.
Is it?
I think so.
Maybe. Seems like something he gets
I can ask. Hey, the coaches are right next to us. We can ask later. Just start banging on it as they're working.
Who called that?
Who was that? Hey, they're going to hand off to number 7. Call me surprised, and he's brought down after a gain of 2.
Why would they do that?
2nd down and 8. I'm telling you, I was teasing it earlier. If you can call the nickel or something like that, you just spy that guy. I mean, that cat is the guy getting the ball.
Yeah, I would. I mean, at this point, I would probably walk Ryan Young down. I'd move over the middle linebacker, and I would walk him down, and I would say, hey, you go where he goes. Yeah, him.
Point at him.
I'd be like, you don't worry about anything else that's going on around you unless you see hi-hat. But aside from that, it's almost like a Manchella Red type thing if you're any Falcon listening.
Number 7, the guy himself, his name is Jackson Hare, and that guy is the powerhouse for the Wildcats. They're going to motion him out. He's going to come right back inside. It's a screen.
Yep, we read it perfectly.
Read it like a book. They throw it back across formation, and Cornice is all over him. It's going to be a giant loss. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Beautiful discipline. Long way. Beautiful discipline from the Falcon offense, or Falcon defense there. I mean, that's the kind of thing you go back and you watch it film. That gets the coaches up right there. They talk about it all the time. What they used to tell the defensive linemen when they weren't blocked.
You're not that good.
You're not that good. And all those guys, they stopped, right? They said, hold on. They said, this is suspicious. They've been blocking us all game. Why aren't they touching me right now?
It looks like poop and it smells like poop. It's poop.
It's poop. And they put their foot in the ground. They found where the screen was, and they didn't touch the guy. They just kind of mirrored him with their arms out. And they were like, go ahead, throw it. I dare you. I triple dog dare you. Great play. You got to get off the field right here for the Falcons.
This is going to be one of the first times we actually truly see a real pass play out of the Wildcats. And they're going to throw it down the middle and caught by none other than, of course, Jackson Hare.
Yeah, dude, that's just, I mean, that hurts. That hurts right there. I
feel like Max Preps was lying to me, dude, because you would think this guy's the guy who's gotten the ball in every single play, every single game this year.
I was going to say, we haven't seen either of the other guys you highlighted. I mean, even on the field, actually. Whoever's doing the stats are probably confused.
I honestly think Max Preps is.
Well, because I believe.
Maybe you have to pay for it and you get the real Max Preps? Is that what the deal is? Like, some other guys have gotten the ball, but this Jackson Hare guy, let me tell you, he's Himothy.
We're going to ask at halftime, guys.
He is Himothy. 3:30. Clock's rolling. They're going to throw it out to the flat. Juan Garcia all over it. Dallas Gates.
Wrap up.
Cornice. Greenwich. You name it. They're all there.
You name it.
I got greens, beans, potatoes. It's a loss of 2. So we got 2nd down, 12.
2?
Lost to 2.
Oh, forward progress. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, but now they move the chains back. You know what? Whatever. I'm going to get off that.
Lost it 2. Hey, let me call it, brother.
No, I'm talking about they just moved the chains closer back up. Whatever. I don't know.
They do what they want around here, all right? By the way, Sulphur Springs, love this place. Not the drive, but I love the place. 2 receivers each side. Looks to be a pass play. It is a pass play. They're going to heave it down the field. There's 3 people there. It's overthrown barely. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 12. And, woo, we got away with one there.
There's a little bit of hand fighting over there. Little bit of hand.
Oh, no, that's a dot. That's a kicking dot. Oh.
There's a little bit of hand fighting down the field there that I didn't really see, but apparently someone in the chat told us. No, they didn't. I'm making that up.
Oh.
3rd and long here. Got to get off the field again. They are not in field goal range. Okay. Again, they're going to throw the ball probably here. Last time it went in the middle of the field, Falcons have been susceptible to things like that. A couple busted coverages here and there across the year, not today. Who do you got to look out for here for the Falcons? I'm going to say Jackson Hare, number 7 out of the backfield.
Play number 6 on this series. They're passing it, and he's brought down. Nathan Cornish all over him tonight.
Great play. Great play. And we didn't even bring any heat. There's no simulated pressure there. There's nothing going on. That's just my guy.
You do a little bit. Nathan Cornish.
That's my guy being better than their guy. That's my guy being better than their guy right there. Coming off the edge.
No one saw that. I almost fell.
Yeah, why are you moving so much?
I'm giddy.
This guy, I mean, dude, you would think that he has one of those personal treadmills under his feet over here.
Lake Dallas here, if I understand this correctly, using this a lot like the NFL. They're going to take a timeout.
Yeah.
Before the 2-minute, so you're going to get an extra timeout here, right? So I think it's going to be a timeout. Maybe we bring pressure. I mean, if it's 15, here's the problem. Technically, running to the kicker, it's not an automatic. It's just a 5-yard penalty. So you can bring some pressure. Just don't rough the guy.
Yeah. I mean, is that because I know in the NFL, it's not the NFL rule, right? But there's running into and then hitting.
Running, there's both.
Hitting is 15, right?
Hitting is automatic first down. So you don't want to hit the guy.
Yeah.
If you run into him, it's fine.
Correct.
And that's the kicking leg. Avoid the planting leg and don't plant him. Both of those will probably mark 15 in automatic. So I'm all right with some pressure here. If this ball gets blocked, you have, outstanding.
Is he going to punt the ball too? Is this kid basically like Keegan Brewer?
This guy is him. Can we just say it? He's him.
I don't know if you guys are, old enough or young enough to remember, the tall tales of Keegan Brewer who did things like this. He lined up everywhere, did almost everything.
He did something pretty crazy at UNT against
the old Razorbacks.
The old Razorbacks. Man, that program is just in shambles, aren't they?
They don't know what to do.
Arkansas.
All that Walmart money, all that Tyson chicken money, and they just can't buy a team.
Can't buy nothing. And oil money. You have to think Jerry Jones is donating too, right?
Yeah, you would think.
Anything. Here we go. Jackson Hare looks to punt the ball away.
It looks like they're in a full protect team.
Yeah. They're only sending one guy, and is that shanked out of bounds?
Yep.
It is. They're going to take over around the 35 with how bad that was shanked.
25. Yeah, the 30. Keep going.
31. 31-yard line. Lake Dallas takes over. 2:08.
8 seconds here between you and a play. I know we called the timeout earlier. We got 1 left. 2 left? 1 left. 1, right?
Should be 1 timeout because we used 1. Mm-hmm. Well, they're not marking 1 off the board.
That's why I was confused.
So 2:08. Still the 2-minute timeout coming up. We'll run 1 little commercial there.
Yeah, we have 1. They have it wrong on their board. All right, we're going to go 4 receivers here. I love it when we go spread.
Yeah, so Bryce Thurman's to the left of Allen. He's got to be protecting. He is. They throw it out more. The guy so far this game, out of bounds, should bring up 2-2. 2nd down and 1.
Run 1 more play here. Great play call there, too, right? These guys, the DBs, they're playing off, right? Coach said, hey, keep everything in front of you. We don't want to give up the big play. And the Falcons just take what they gave them right there, right underneath. Great timing route. Catch the ball, get out of bounds. 1 more play.
There's a chance Sulphur Springs is more prevent here, backing up a little bit. You might get a free run here. And the clock's going to stop automatically.
I throw that same out route to this side of the field down here to Gavin Young.
They throw it
other side.
To the other side. He goes down, but it doesn't matter. 2-minute timeout. 1:58 left in the clock. Lake Dallas with the football. They're trying to move it, but they're trailing Sulphur Springs 14-7. You're listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
Ready to upgrade your drive? Come to Huffines Kia in Corinth. We've got an incredible selection of brand new Kias, sporty, stylish, and built to last. Plus, we have easy financing and the friendliest team in North Texas. Driving home happy has never been easier. Don't wait. Visit Huffines Kia in Corinth today, where you'll always feel right at home.
And welcome back. Sulphur Springs, Texas. What? It felt like a 4-hour drive.
It wasn't two.
But there's people on the field.
They're still taking a photo from the stands. Just run the play.
They don't
run
even
the play.
know.
Throw fade.
They don't.
Throw fade.
They don't.
Throw
they blow
fade.
the whistle.
No, throw fade into him. Oh, okay. That's got to be a delayed game, right?
That took a long time. Were they running ads on here? That was weird. Anyway, I don't know what they won, what award it was. Congrats to them, but please get off the field.
Let's sneak something behind the defense like their band just did right there.
First down, 10, Lake Dallas, new set of downs after 2 passes back-to-back to Josh Moore, the tall 6'6" receiver. It's going to be another pass, obviously, and I don't know who they're throwing it to. It's to Young. He spins inside. He's taking contact. It's going to be enough to move the sticks right at the first down marker. Clock stops, 1:51. Lake Dallas still 1 timeout. They go tempo here. Clock not moving yet. Clock moving now. They throw it, and it's picked, and this is going to be a house call. Skirt. Yep, they got it. And that is unfortunate.
That ball shouldn't have been thrown. They went tempo there, and I think at this point, Sulphur Springs was not bailing anymore. I don't know what happened. I think Ben assumed that they were bailing and bringing heat still. They did not. That was almost press coverage. That route concept was designed for bail coverage. And, I mean, he pretty much just sat right on it. I mean, he ran the route. So, I mean, that hurts. I know we say momentum doesn't go into the half, but that feels like one of those ones where it does. Now,
21-7, Lake Dallas trails with 1 minute, 38 seconds remaining in the first half.
That being said, you do still get to come back out on the field right here if you're an offense and put together a good drive.
Honestly, now if you do only end up getting in field goal range,
you
get 3,
you
get the ball back.
For sure.
It could be 21-17 if you do score on both of those possessions.
You just have to, and we get the ball coming back out, I believe. Correct?
It's not over till the fat lady sings, they say.
And I'm not singing. So
I didn't know you were a lady, to be honest.
What? Really? Shocking. Anyway, you can still have a good drive here. So you just need to put that out of your mind, right? You can't think about that.
You got to forget.
As Ted Lasso would say, be a goldfish, right?
Short memories.
Not a sponsor, by the way. Just be a goldfish, short memory, come back out here, keep slinging the thing around, trust your receivers, and go ahead and get some yards, get us into scoring area. Right, I'm not going to say get us a touchdown, but just get us in scoring area.
Yeah, we need to get somewhere around the 35.
Who in the chat?
That's
Josh
40.
Verstraight, the new father. How's it going, Josh? We're doing phenomenal, and I would assume you are too.
Got to be
hoping you and
on
mom
top of the world.
You and mom are doing well. Happy to have you watching us.
That's Josh the electrician.
Josh the electrician.
Hey guys, I don't always mow my lawn. That ball was kicked high. I'm kind of surprised by this. Lake Dallas going to take over at roughly the 28. That is where they're going to mark it, the 28-yard line. Lake Dallas, 1 timeout, minute 36 on the clock. Here's something. I think you kind of said it right. On the last series, we knew we had to kind of march the ball down the field. And I think it was just kind of predetermined. Hey, I'm going to go here with it because I think they're going to bail. I think we were right. Now, I don't know what you do. Are you trying to be quick and methodical? Or are you trying to get big chunk plays here with the minute 38?
I don't think you go tempo all the way. Maybe you do. I think you just try to be smooth here.
They're really not in a prevent again. They're throwing it down to Young. Young one-on-one. He's trying to find the ball. It's overthrown both the receiver and the DB. And it's going to be an incomplete pass. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Falcons.
I don't mind that at all, right? I mean, that's been your guy pretty much all year at the receiver position. So, I mean, you want to get him involved. You want to keep his head on. You go ahead and you say, hey, we're going to run a little go ball here, try to get you over the top. just a smidge overthrown, but I don't mind that play call at all.
So we're going to see what we get out of the offense right here. It's still 2 receivers both sides. We got Kevin O'Hary in the backfield. He's on the left side of Ben Allen, number 12. He's going to throw the ball down the field. He's looking for somebody. He's got DJ. He catches the ball, falls down immediately. Clock's going to stop. We're looking at 1:25 on the clock. We got a little bit of tempo here just because we had to get on the ball quick, maybe to either down it or to at least receive the next play. They're looking at the sideline to receive the next play. Clock is running again. We're looking at 1:19, 18. Ball snapped.
Oh, God.
There's a lot of pressure. He escapes all of it. He heaves the ball down the field, and it's picked off again.
How do you do that? Stop rolling it.
And that's going to probably get close to wrap it up. I'm assuming number 7's just going to get the ball.
It's 21-7, right? We talked about it. You can get a drive here. You could get into scoring area here, kick a field goal, maybe have a touchdown. Second down. That ball has to be thrown away. It has to be thrown away. And I'm not trying to fault him because when you're down 21-7, really nothing to lose, you're playing spoiler. You obviously want to make something happen, but that was covered up with a blanket right there.
I mean,
there was 2 guys there.
One in front, one behind.
Yeah, so that ball just has to be in the 9th row. So, again, you learn from it, something you'll talk about in here in the field house. They'll talk about it at halftime about where that ball's got to go.
So there was a flag. They picked it up. He puts it in his pocket.
Backing him up.
So he did back him up. I don't know what it is. If it's
got to be unsportsmanlike.
It has to be unsportsmanlike because it's thrown in there. Here we go. Personal foul. Crackback block on them. 15-yard penalty from where it took place. It should be at the end of the run because it was so far ahead of the play.
Yeah.
So, that kind of takes them out of field goal range. They have 1 timeout, a minute 7. Your Falcons trailing 21-7, Sulphur Springs. And you're kind of in a prevent here. They do come out with trips bottom side of the screen.
I'd be interested to see what Sulphur does here. They've got enough time and a timeout to probably try to score, so you can't fall asleep.
They're rolling. 18's open. They're going to throw it right down the middle, and it's almost picked.
If DJ doesn't jump for that, trying to break that up, that's probably right in his chest.
And there's a chance for a really fun thing called a Joker, where you get a touchdown out of it. So
I would enjoy that.
And that's kind of been the tell of the game so far, right? I would say turnovers. 2 by each team.
Turnovers, man.
Our points came off the turnover. They've had 7 off of a turnover.
Mm-hmm. And again, though, something we touched on the pregame. Maybe we're putting bad juju in the air.
Look,
we did talk about
I'll blame you.
Turnovers, and I'll take it, man. I'll take it. I'll wear that on my back
Last
like
week
I carry
we were
this.
talking about Cooper, how awesome he is, and
I'll wear this on my back like I carry this program on my back. You know what I mean? That's okay.
It's a boot to the bottom side of the screen. They're going to find 19. He's running for the sideline.
Keep
He's
that
in
going.
bounds. Yep, clock's going to keep winding. It does stop for the chains because it is a first down. There was a little bit of a flop
at the end there.
Yeah,
trying to get 15
seconds.
out of
Clock
it.
is stopped. The marker is down. We should start rolling it now. I love the replay we get here. Clock is not running. Clock should be running. Clock's not running.
There it is.
There it goes. We're under 50. Another pass up the middle. He wants 0. He throws it back to 19, who's actually coming back for it. He should be short. Clock is running. 37, 6.
They're going to spike
5.
it.
They are going tempo here. Should be a spike. 3rd down and 1.
Can you explain something to me?
The catch and drop.
Well,
and how that counts as a spike.
I've always wondered that in terms of intentional grounding. Are you saying? Ball's not back to the line of scrimmage or anything like that. I know that technically the running back is right there, but I've always wondered that. I know there's a rule, and I know that's in there somewhere.
I think they just added that as a
because I've seen that in the NFL where
a
I
way
thought
to
to
clock
myself,
it.
like, how is that not?
Because sometimes it'll be an empty.
Yeah,
the quarterback's alone. He's like,
just drops it in front of him.
I think it has to be like a loophole rule, right? Where they're handed off up to 7. He's spreading the field down to the bottom side of the screen. Wow, we get heated over there.
You know where it's going. We're not. A lot of times on the defensive side of the ball, I'm really gesturing with my hands right now, but you've got to stretch that out, right? You want your defensive lineman getting down the line. You want your linebacker scraping over the top. If he wants to run that ball out here like that, You just want him to extend it, just straight down the line, almost mirroring him with the defense to where he either has to find a cutback lane or run out of bounds, and that's just not happening.
Another pass. He wants down the middle. It's deflected at the line of scrimmage. I think that was knocked down by Lane Hedges.
That probably works out better for them, honestly, because the Falcons had that covered like a pig in a blanket.
Like a pig in a blanket.
Sounds phenomenal right now. Jalapeno, pig in a blanket right now.
I might have that for breakfast.
Sounds delicious. You ever wondered why donut shops
style, though.
Have you ever wondered why donut shops are only open in the morning? Don't donuts sound like a dessert thing? Like, why can't I get a donut at 9 p.m.? That sounds more like when
you
donuts
can at
are
Amy's.
served. In general, though.
It's going to be a pass to the bottom side of the screen. He turns away. He throws it down at the feet of Jackson. And it's a complete third down, 10, 16 seconds left. Again, your Falcons trailing 21-7 with seconds to go here in the first half.
They've got enough time. They're probably going to throw another ball. And, they still have a timeout. So, you can't leave the middle of the field wide open here. Looks like the Falcons are going to bring in another DB.
No, it looks like
no. He was already in. I'm sorry. Actually, yeah.
No, they did. They brought in another one.
They
ran. They walked down both linebackers.
Yeah.
Took a lineman off and threw out another DB in prevent here. And they're going to try to throw it down the field again, and they do. And there's a guy there, and he's catching it.
Going to call a timeout
that
here.
Should be it.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, he didn't want to call a timeout. He said no. They're going to spike it.
I'm really confused by that.
They're going to spike. He waved off the timeout so they can move the chains. They're going to spike this. I think Coach went to call timeout. I saw him. He went no, and then said they're going to spike it. So it looked like he thought, can we call a timeout?
Okay, Kirby.
Then he realized, they have to stop the clock to move the chains. I don't want the timeout. We're just going to spike it.
Okay, Kirby. I didn't call a timeout. I was clapping.
I would say that all the time if I was a coach and something good happened.
That was wild. That SEC crew actually got pretty much fired.
I think it was just the head guy, wasn't it?
No, his crew. That crew was fired for that, I think. Or at least suspended.
That's rough.
So they're going to run the field goal unit out right now with 5 seconds. They spiked it.
They're going to call the timeout anyway.
No, they're...
I think the clock rolled too much. There should have been 10 seconds on the clock. Or at least, I think. Because there was 10 when they hiked the ball to spike it. I don't know how 5 ran off.
I don't know what the confusion is. He's pointing at the play clock. So we're going to see.
How come we don't hear him anymore?
I think his mic stopped.
I think turned it down.
No, his mic stopped working.
Oh. Okay, I don't know what
they're going to kick it. 5 seconds. There should be 25. 21-7. Lake Dallas trails. There's a chance here. DJ Hicks has blocked one this year.
He's gotten close. Are we still talking about the clock?
Are they pointing it at an ineligible? What is going on? Now they're yelling at each other. The refs
I think it's number 20, Harvey. Okay.
So
last time I tried to help
20,
that guy.
Eric Rodriguez. He is a... It just says kicker. I thought there was... Oh, yeah, he's a senior. My bad.
Where do you see that at?
It's over here. It says grade 11, 12.
Oh.
They didn't put junior, senior, or anything like that.
Okay, we're in England now.
So, snap is down. It's almost blocked. DJ, almost.
That's good.
It's going to be good. And that's going to be the end of the half. Your Lake Dallas Falcons are going to be trailing 24-7. And we're going to leave the camera rolling and the crowd mic rolling. You're going to get all of the information for the bands and all of that good stuff right there. But until you hear us in the second half, you're listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
25-26 games officers are Senior Lieutenant Sarah Limnaugh, Senior Lieutenant Kiara Maxwell, Senior Lieutenant Haley Fiedler, Senior First Lieutenant Hannah somebody out, and Senior Captain Katie Huff. The 25-26 social officers are Junior Spirit Coordinator Michaela Ramirez, Junior Secretary Savannah Swanson, Junior Historian Savine Aramani, Senior Vice President Nia Marshall, and Senior President Greenlee Burton. Congratulations to High Stepper of the Week, Carrie Perez, and Spirit Stepper of the Week, Michelle Borboyo.
He must have thought it's first.
Now, for your halftime entertainment, the Lake Dallas High Steppers will perform a traditional skit routine to Yellow Rose of Texas, performed by the Lake Dallas Falcons Marching Band.
Yeah, I saw what I was saying. It's still warm. Might get in that little cubby hole over there.
Tonight for your halftime entertainment, the Lake Dallas High School Performing Arts Department and Lake Dallas High School proudly present the 2025 edition of the Pride of Falcon Land, the award-winning Falcon Marching Band. For your halftime entertainment, the Falcon Band is proud to present their 2025 field production, Fury of the Sea, A Pirate's Last Voyage, featuring music from Pirates of the Caribbean, Diaz Irae from Verdier's Requiem, Ballet Suite No. 4 by Shostakovich, and Lacrimosa from Mozart's Requiem. The Falcon Band is led onto the field by drum majors Esther Kimura and Ethan Blount. Please put your hands together for the 2025 Falcon Marching Band.
Part of the problem is sitting on the bleachers though, they're so cold. Oh yeah. That's what I want to know. Pieces or something.
leaders for the Lake Dallas High School Falcon Band are Michaela Pyle, Brandon Kofal, Jeff Garza, and Tori Villa. The section of the week is the color guard section, and the member of the week is Adriel Carrillo. The Falcon Band would like to congratulate the Sulphur Springs High School Band program on a great season. The Falcon Band would also like to thank our gold sponsor, Tucker Shea All-State Agency, and silver sponsor, Corinth Orthodontics, and Punt, Kia, and Subaru. Go Falcons!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wildcat Halftime Takeover. Here to put the show in showtime, the Sulphur Springs High School proudly presents their award-winning Blue Blazes. The 64th line to start up the band include your sergeants, Lillian Perez, Chelsea Molina, Vanessa Herrera, Maria Miranda, and Cameron Smith. Historic line are your junior lieutenants, Jaylee Johnson and Abby O'Gara, senior lieutenant Irma Moreno, co-captain Kara Fagan, and leading your Blazes onto the field tonight, your captain Emma Palacios. Want to recognize this week's Julia Wilhite State Farm Blazes of the Week, Riley Matthews, and their Spirit Girl of the Week, Brielle Brown. And this week's Spotlight teacher, Coach Bailey Dorner. The Blue Blazes can't thank their sponsors enough for their ongoing support this year. Sponsors include Nations Lending, Corner Grub House, RJW Hauling, J&D Dozer and Mulching, Nottingham Dodge, Larry and Sherry Finney, the Fuller family, the Palacios family, Highway 19 Construction, the Sign Shop, House of Sabo, Bob Evans, Slaughter's Barbecue, Wyatt's Towing, Credit Union of Texas, HTO, Honda's Home Services, DNS Custom Cabinets, Cornerstone Renovations, and Burris Laundry Services. Also, they want to send a special shout out to their gentlemen of the field and their managers. The Blue Blazes are under the direction of alumni member Mrs. Meredith Dial and assistant director, also alumni member Trinity Martin. Now join the Blazes as they step up the excitement with an entertaining step routine to I Get Around.
Ladies and gentlemen, here they come. Your 2025 state band for the 4th year in a row. Man, oh man, that Wildcat band. The band is being led onto the field by drum majors Cannon Gibson, Rafael Flores, Anthony Small, and Charles McDermott. Our Wildcat Band members of the week are all 37 of our amazing seniors who are marching in their final home performance and are among the first class in state history to qualify for the UIL state contest all 4 years. Tonight, the Wildcat Band performs their 2025 UIL competition show, Stained Glass. Now sit back, enjoy the Sulphur Springs Wildcat Band and Stained Glass.
recognize this year's band senior class of 2026. Seniors, please come forward. These 37 band seniors represent numerous sweepstake awards, 2 All-Staters, and now 4 trips to the UIL State Marching Contest. Tonight, they are all marching the field for final home show. Band senior class of 2026, take a bow and be recognized. And now, we're excited to present this year's Band Bow and Band Sweetheart as voted on by the Wildcat Band. The 2025 Band Bow is Kenny Gibson. And the 2025 Band Sweetheart is Dylan McKinney. Congratulations to the both of you. And now, on with the show.
And we are back at Sulphur Springs. This is.
Are they done?
Is it Gerald? Is it Gerald Stadium or Gerald Stadium?
Where are you getting? Oh, Gerald Prim.
Gerald Prim Stadium in Sulphur Springs. Your Lake Dallas Falcons currently trailing 24-7. And the big thing of the first half has been. Can you take down the crowd mic a little bit?
I thought they were done.
I did too. If you look at the total yards, you would think, oh, 128-75. It's got to be a really close game.
I didn't realize it was that close. I'll be completely honest with you.
But the problem is 102 of the 128 yards have come on the ground, 20 carries. And that's going to be, I mean, that's just that guy, Jackson. We've been talking about him all game. Right now, 13 touches, 102 yards, as long as being 21, and he's got a tutty. Our offense, the one drive came off of a turnover, but that's also why the score looks the way it is. We've had a pick six and another turnover as well. That's really hurt us. They've converted 10 points off of 2 interceptions. Bob.
It hasn't been great. We were talking in the hallway right before this, and I mean, just offense as a whole, right? The whole thing we said was, hey, we want to be consistent. We want to see some consistency out of both sides of the ball. We get a couple turnovers on the defensive side of the ball. That's great, but negative on the defensive side of the ball, wrapping up. Like you said, number 7, Jackson Hare, has just been a problem, okay? We know where the ball's going for the most part, and we talked about it early on the first half if you were with us. It's been read left, read right. He comes in and plays a little quarterback. He's going to pull that ball. He's going to take off as well.
Screens.
And, I mean, that's just been the name of the game for Sulphur Springs. Like I said, they haven't really taken the playbook off the first page for the most part. They have been able to throw the ball a bit. And then on our offensive side of the ball, like you said, we had a great turnover that turned into 7, which was awesome. But the 2 turnovers were just absolute drive killers. I mean, when you thought, the momentum was getting up there and we had an opportunity to maybe, cut the lead down or tie or maybe take the lead, just didn't come to fruition for the Falcons. And, I mean, again, you're not out of it. Got a whole second half to play. Could be a second half team. But the consistency has got to show up somewhere, right? Somebody's got to step up for this Falcon team and say, hey, I want to be the guy. I want to make a play. When I look across the field over here, I want to see guys walking up and down the sidelines, right? Hey, man, we're in this. We're good. We've got this. We get the ball to start the second half. Let's go out. Let's have a good drive. Let's score some points, right? We know that we can get some turnovers on this team, right? But we have to wrap up, right? For the Falcons right now, it's just the basics of football, right? Wrap up on defense, protect the ball on offense, right? Right now, those are the 2 things at the top of my list at halftime of what you got to do to even stay in this game, right? Because 102 yards rushing, which, to be fair, pretty much all came in the first quarter for the most part. So the second quarter, they obviously did a much better job of sort of corralling the run, a few good sacks, good push up front for the Falcons. Keep doing that. But again, you know where this ball is going. Get it in your mind right now that you're going to tackle, right? Stopping a team that wants to run the ball is specifically mental over all else, right? Because you're just like, I'm not letting this guy run anymore, dude. I'm going to close this gap. I'm going to hit him. I'm going to put my face mask in his chest, and I'm going to drive my feet, and we're going to get off the field.
Absolutely. And then offensively for us, if you look at it, Josh Moore, he's got 3 catches right now, 29 yards, as long as being 15, and that was a touchdown to that back pylon where you see the giant Falcon inflatable. Ben Allen, if you actually look at it, 5 completions on 8 attempts, right? So he's only had 1 true miss. We did see a little bit out of Cash Davis. Unfortunately, he started 0 for 4, so I think that's probably why you saw the change there a little bit.
I mean, you'd assume so,
but collectively 3 turnovers there. That's kind of been the
3 turnovers,
the deciding factor so far.
It's not ideal, right? You've got 2 quarterbacks, and you're hoping, okay, we'll go to the other one, we'll get something going. You know, Ben Allen gets the short field over here and turns that into points to the Falcons with a great ball into the corner to Josh Moore on the fade.
Beautiful ball to that back corner.
But then, you know, you get the ugly side of it, which is a ball thrown out that just shouldn't be thrown. 2 balls. That just shouldn't really.
Well, yeah, because remember, they were doing it. You called this really well. Me and Fab were actually talking to give you some credit.
Yeah.
You weren't in here. You read that perfectly. They were bailing. They were playing prevent. They're like, hey, we don't want to get beat deep. Well, then guess what? 2-minute timeout. They go to the sideline. They're like, hey, guys,
can't do that.
None of that.
Can't do that anymore.
Bite. Go. And they did it. Easy interception. One was a house call.
One's a house call. The other one over here, it's probably ball should be thrown away.
Yeah.
You know, but you get those kind of
things.
You're
right? Trying to make something, right? It's that time of the season, right?
Trying to make something happen. So you can't
one of those
really
Falcon
fault
miracles
it.
In the air.
You just really got to lock in right here. I would love to see just I wouldn't want to call it a conservative game plan out of the Falcons in terms of throwing the ball around, but the decision making has to be much more on point, much more direct on terms of, am I throwing this ball to this guy at this moment when he's breaking down? If that's not there, am I running, right? Or am I going through my reads, right? It's got to be quick, okay? We haven't seen them really get home too much on any blitzes or any type of sack, really. So, I mean, the protection has held up okay so far as pass setting has gone. So, I mean, Falcons get the ball here. I'd be interested to see how they come out in a set. They went to some spread earlier on, haven't really got the up back involved at all. So, I mean, I could definitely see them just going back to spread and kind of working it out from there.
Yeah, so Lake Dallas is down 3 possessions, right? So even if they scored a touchdown, go for 2, it's going to make it 15, go for 2 again. It's 23, not quite enough to get there. They do get the ball here. This could be a big thing. I'm actually kind of looking at it, and the more I look at the stats, we're pretty even. The rush, I liked what we saw with Ben Allen, but 128 to our 75. You eliminate the turnovers, maybe, but it's actually a pretty close game. This is what I want to see. You see up here in this little score column here?
I see
how it says 0 in the first for us, 7 in the second. We're going to go 14, 21 for them, 14, 10. Then it'll be 6, and then maybe a safety in the fourth.
Let's just give them a 3. A safety is a little bit too much momentum for me. Can we just give them a field goal?
So let's say they'll get 10, so it'll be 34. Let's see. If we get 14 here, that's 21.
I think we still just counted.
We win. I think we win. That's what we're going to go with. We're going to look at consistency here. So 0, 7, 14, 21. Falcons win the football game. You dig?
I dig.
30. Yeah, it'll be 32 to
Call me Hector Zeroni.
A lot. Let's get it. It'll be 32 to 35 final score. That's my projection. But here we go. Lake Dallas to receive the second half, trailing 24-7. Kick is up. It's going to be fielded by Ryan.
Where is that? Is
Ryan Young. He kind of caught that high.
I was going to say I didn't see a fair catch. I don't know how that works. He might have said something. I don't know.
But hey, inside the 20 or right at the 25. My bad. That's where Lake Dallas is going to take over. We're going to kind of peek toward the huddle. I don't know who's coming out. Let's see. We have.
It's like Cash.
It is Cash. He got a little swag the way he runs.
Yeah, it's the single leg sleeve. It automatically adds 3 aura points.
Oh, I think that's all Arch Manning has is 3 aura points. We're doing it. Here we go. He's going to hand it off to O'Hare. O'Hare's actually finding some positive yards. He kind of gets choked down.
That's huge for the Falcons to see coming out of the half.
That's big.
That's huge. They haven't been able to get anything going with the run game up the middle with the running back so far. So, I mean, that's huge for the offense to be able to work with, second and short here. I mean, that opens up your playbook completely.
O'Hare, gain of 7 on that play. He jumps straight up to the second leading rusher.
They may go right back to the well, but I'd love to see play action.
Oh, he's actually the leading rusher now. He's 1 yard ahead of Thurman.
Nope,
he's trying to cut back. He does cut back. He's not going to find a lot. He stays on his feet.
Don't reach that ball like that.
A yard of 2. A gain of 2. It's going to bring up 3rd down. 1 for the Falcons. What are you thinking? He's going to go under center, 2 down territory. What do you want?
That's a long yard. I don't know. They're going to do it.
They're going to go under here.
Yeah, they're 100% going to do it.
Cash Davis, they're crashing everybody to help out. It snapped high. He's going to make the gain.
Yeah,
he should have enough. But, hey, that was actually kind of nice.
You know what? They tried to do that a few weeks ago, didn't they? Is that when the ball got snapped over and we were like, how does that happen? I guess that was.
I think that's what they've been trying to do. So that's the first time we've actually seen them run that.
That was fired, too.
That
was a snap.
So, first down for the Falcons. They move the sticks. That's positive right there, right? Something happened out of half.
First down. First downs are good. Can't complain about first downs. Doesn't matter how you get there, but they're good.
Play number 4 on this series. Cash Davis at quarterback. DJ Hicks, your guy. He's at the top up there. He's the inside receiver next to Young. It's going to be a handoff to O'Hare again, and he's going to find positive yards and a lot of them.
There it is.
And he goes down.
Right.
It's going to be enough. It's a gain of 11. Make it 12. First down for the Falcons.
I don't know what the Falcons saw at halftime that's allowed them to kind of hit some of these gaps. These are the same plays we called in the first half that just didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Up the middle, right? So I don't know if there was something that they
finally
saw
breaking tackles
at
maybe
halftime, but it just looks like a better blocking scheme up front. There are actually some holes there with no penetration from this Wildcat defense up front like they were getting in the first half. Could it be a change on the Falcons side? Could it be a change on the Wildcat side? I don't know, but it's working.
Josh Moore on an island down here kind of looks like. It's going to be a handoff to O'Hare again, and he's going to fall forward and find 1 yard, bring up 2nd down and 9. And I feel bad for number 10 down here. Josh Moore, 6'6", and this guy's what, 5'8", 5'9"?
I used to feel like that too, but for some reason, offensive coordinators just don't call that as much. I used to look across the guy for me and be like, that guy's 8'4". I know they're about to throw the ball over here. To no avail, they don't. Lucky me.
Hey, at least we're taller than Cameron Hobbs. Anyway.
Ain't that the truth?
It's a handoff to O'Hare again. He's trying to scamper behind the line of scrimmage and right back to it. 3rd down. 9, and they got to be going through the air here.
The thing with running the ball successfully is it's not always going to work that way unless you're, playing against some 3rd graders. You're just not going to be able to get the push on the line like you want. I would have loved to see in 2nd down or maybe even 1st down of this drive at some point to have seen some play action option because now you're in a position to where you're probably definitely throwing the ball. And even though I'm saying it on the broadcast right now, every single coach on their sideline is screaming, watch the pass.
Yeah, they're probably thinking play action's coming here. They're going to
bring in an extra receiver.
At the bottom here. Little bunch set. Beautiful bunch set, too. Look at that. So, wonder who we're going to go to here. Looks like DJ Hicks, but it's a screen to Young, who gets popped. He goes backwards. It's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
And they're going to punt it.
And it does look like the punt unit is coming on the field.
Now, we talked about it. I would love to see that. I do enjoy the play call, but I would like to see that on first down.
Right?
I'd love to see that on 1st down.
It's a good idea.
Just see what kind of look you get out of it and how it reacts and see how you can call that again on the second time you run it or the 3rd.
We're going to see here Cooper Denahai back there to punt this ball away. They have 2 guys back there to field it.
Oh, he's going to fake?
It's a fake. And incomplete pass. It's going to be a turnover. Lake Dallas is going to take the defense out there after a attempted fake play there.
I'm not mad at the play call. I mean, around the 50, that is analytics. If this was Monday Night Football, there'd be an analytics on the bottom that says, analytics says, go for it, because it's around the 50.
Hey, can we actually talk about how Prime has, like, a whole nother broadcast where it's, like, behind, above the quarterback with every stat you can think of?
It's phenomenal. For any football nerds out there, you guys got to check that out.
Hey, YouTube TV and ESPN, can you get the deal done before tomorrow? Thank you.
Yeah, if you guys are watching, we're very upset about that.
We are live on the tube of you. They're going to bring pressure. That's Cornish again. They're going to hand off to 7. That's Jackson.
Again, that's just too much on 1st down.
That's Jackson Himothy.
That's just far too much. We can't give him a nickname. He's on the other team.
I know, but he's just that's just the guy. All right, my bad. Homer call. We don't like him.
Yeah, there you go. Lock in.
Lock in, chat.
Lock in. Yeah, man, that's better than it has been, but I would love to just get this guy stopped in the backfield just one time. One good time, right? Just stuff him right there. Just, kind of make your presence felt a little bit.
Gain of 4. Running down to the bottom side of the screen. He is going to be brought down, and you know what? Only a gain of about 2. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 4.
I'll be interested to see how Sulphur Springs plays this next quarter here because they've been running the ball fine, right? We don't think their quarterback likes to run too much. He's maybe not too mobile. Haven't seen him do much anything mobile. So I'd be interested. Are they going to air it out a little bit? Are they going to play like a team that's just playing the game, or are they playing not to lose? Right now, though, I'm expecting the ball to be through the air. They've been running about some level routes out here. That means this furthest inside guy on the trips, this tight end is probably going to come underneath, and they're just going to try to get something high and over the middle, I'd assume.
6:40 and rolling.
I'm going to give it right back to
They're going to hand it to him, and he's finding positive yards. They finally stand him up, and he's not going to get enough for a first down. He's going to bring up 4th down and 1. The ball pops out.
They're absolutely going for this.
I would say they're going to bring in that jumbo package again, and that's where it's Wildcat.
Two linemen come in.
He's going straight to 7, and he's going to try to be patiently wait for one of his big men up front to clear a path for him. 4th down and 1. This would be massive if you can find a stop here to get the offense back out there. Clock's running, 6:10. Your Falcons trail 24-7.
Man. Just sell out. Sell out.
Try to get us to jump offside. We don't fall for it, but we're bringing pressure. Everybody's walked up.
Sell out in the middle.
Everybody's walked up. And he's patiently running. He's going to get enough for a first down. Really not touched until he already had the first down. And it's a gain of a lot. Inside the 30 they go.
I know it probably goes against every form of defensive formula in your head, but right there I'm looking at all my linebackers, and I'm like, guys, just hit a gap. Hit a gap. Pick a gap you want to go through and hit a gap. I'm probably also running a pinch up front. Okay, I'm probably getting all my guys just dive in right through the middle. Backers come off the edge flying, hit a gap, and hit somebody. Whoever you can hit somebody.
Blow it up, they say.
Blow it up.
Blow it up.
Put the dynamite on the line and blow it up like Yosemite Sam.
And that's a gain of 8 there to Jackson Hare. Enough for a first down. They are inside the 30-yard line. And it's going to be a pass, actually. I see number 7, the guy himself, right to him. Touchdown, Sulphur Springs.
That's just pitch and catch. That's pitch and catch. It's a simple post route across the middle. Middle of the field has been almost wide open for the Falcons today. That's where we don't have it down here, and if you guys have been watching or go back and watch this, pretty much every pass play they've thrown that's been completed has been somewhere in between the hashes or in between the middle of the field.
So, pending extra point, your Falcons are going to be trailing 31-7. Waiting for the kick. It is up and away. It is almost blocked again by DJ Hicks.
Not in the street.
Not quite enough to get there. Didn't make it to the street that time.
Kid's safe.
31-7. And there's a kid in the costume. Are they running for it?
Well, probably because they were like, hey, you're in orange. You might not get hit by a car. Well, let's get you to return the
Have you
kick.
seen the guys wearing like an orange shirt and it's like, I'm a traffic cone? Like, no, you're just wearing an orange shirt.
That's what a traffic cone is.
I'm a traffic cone. So we expect Sulphur Springs to kick this ball deep and kind of stemming what we were talking about before the game. Is there a junior, a sophomore maybe now that we see really step up, pick up some attention here?
Pick up a little bit of leadership here early on. 31-7. It's a long bus ride back home, man. You gotta have a little momentum here, right? You want to at least get some sort of positive tone going for the team. And we talked about it also in the broadcast earlier on, scoring touchdowns.
Yeah.
Right? I think the last few weeks we've had about one.
One a game.
One a game. Really? So, just coming out with something that you can hang your hat on. Like, hey, at least we looked good here in this. Low heart here, fellas.
Kick is up. It's kind of high again. It's going right to Young. He fair catches it. It's going to be inside the 30. Mark it at 29 if I had to assume. And that's where Lake Dallas will take over on offense, where we got a first down pretty easy, 3 plays. We did the weird direct snap underneath Cash Davis's leg, right to O'Hare. O'Hare runs it for a first down. Receiving, still have Josh Moore's kind of the guy that looks like we're kind of targeting right now when it comes to deep down the field.
He's got the matchup.
He's averaging 9.7. He's got the size difference over there, right? That poor number 10 is on the other side now, so he's got number 3. They're swapping sides. 3 does look shorter. He's got +3 aura points because he's got the leg sleeve.
No, they take away from the visiting team.
A visiting team loses.
Yeah.
Okay, -3 aura. Bryce Thurman's going to run it. He's feeling out kind of where to go. He's going to find something. About a gain of 3. Second down and 7.
2nd and 7. I'd love to see us get the ball in the air here. I don't mind another run play. I mean, listen, I'm going to sit here talking about run plays and he's going to bust one off for 17. People are going to be like, you didn't want him to run. As I'm just saying in general, I just want to keep them on their toes here. So, I mean, any type of screen pass or something like that would be nice.
Here we go. It's another handoff to Thurman, and it should have worked if he has a good cut. He's going to fall forward. It's going to bring up 3rd down and short. Give it 3rd down and 2.
We were just at last time. I mean, it just feels like the exact same drive as last time.
Yeah.
I mean, aside from the fact now it's 3rd and 2, probably not running under here. It's a long 2 yards, different than 1, different than an inch. So what do you do here, right? Are you going back to the well? I would, unless you're playing 4, I probably don't. But again, puts you in a weird predicament because everybody kind of knows.
Here we go, 3rd down and 2. It's a handoff to Thurman, and he's finding positive yards. He's breaking it off for a longer one. It's more than enough for a 1st down. He goes down right at the 50, and that's Bryce Thurman's longest run of the night.
I'll take it. Moving the chains, getting around to the 50. Let's see a little play action on 1st down. The thing about wells is they probably run out of water at some point. You can't just keep dropping the pail down and dumping the water out, dropping the pail down and dumping the water out. Right? Maybe next time you go down to the lake and you grab some water and you put it in a pot and you boil it and you get out all the disinfectants and you drink that for your family.
I don't know how to follow that up.
I don't know where that went.
But hey,
that went.
It's a gain of 13 for Bryce Thurman. He's going to throw it out. He finds Young.
Boil the water, baby.
Falls down. They're going to mark him with a gain of 6. Make it 2nd down and 4. Young looks like he might be a little sore, a little lower body injury thing there.
Nah, he's not Anthony Davis. He'll be all right.
That is true. He's not Anthony Davis. That man is always hurt. But positive yards on this drive so far. That's great. That's everything you want to see. Do we hear a coach calling plays?
Yeah, that mic is picking up.
Going down to the bottom side of the field. Bryce Thurman, a big gain here. He goes inside the 30. And once I get an exact mark, I'll tell you how many yards it was. Gain of 15 for Bryce Thurman right there, and Lake Dallas is marching.
I talked about in the first quarter, in the very first drive, about getting Bryce Thurman on those edges. When he can get on an edge, when we can set an edge up front, right? Tackle can get that reach block up on the defensive end, shield him inside, get a block, get the chip at least on the outside backer. When he gets an edge, man, that kid can go. And he's shown us on the last few of these runs out here, when he gets outside, he can get you about 15 to 20 right there.
Man, who are we hearing?
That's their coaching, because he said Sam crashed 4 last time, which is a blitz and a cover 4.
And Bryce Thurman's brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
You can hear them. Sadly, we can hear them. I don't like cheating like that. But it's not like anybody can hear what we're hearing, I'm sure. But what I mean by that is you can hear them calling to bring the blitz with the dropping coverage on behind it, which pretty much means they're selling out for the run here. They're like, okay, we've got the 3 down linemen. Linemen. Let's just bring 2 guys extra. When this is going in and out, it's freaking me out.
It does a little bit. I was just wondering. I know it was their coach, but I'm like, what coach is it? I still hear it. It's just pumping through the headset.
It's there.
He's looking for it. He throws it away, and I'm actually all right with it because the only other true option he had was DJ. For a split second, or if he really wanted to heave one and maybe for another Moss down at the end zone with
I think Josh
Moore.
was his first read, and when he got out of the pocket, he pivoted to DJ, saw that was covered, and knew he was running out of real estate down here at the bottom. So, I mean, I'll take the throwaway any day. And, I mean, that's your junior quarterback, and that goes back to them talking about it at halftime probably. It's just like, guys, throw that ball away. I know you want to make something happen, but live to play another down.
It's going to be 3rd down and 13 for your Falcons. 3 receivers out there. And it's going to be a full pass protect. They got Thurman out in the flat. He's trying to scamper out, get out of pressure, and he does.
Throw that away.
But he's going to get brought down for a massive loss. And that's going to bring up 4th down and most likely the punting unit.
And I just gave him credit for throwing the one away before. That it goes right back into that same folder of there's nothing there. Throw that ball away. It goes into the 9th row, right? You just throw it away. Get it to the line of scrimmage, which he has the arm to do that. We know that. You're rolling away. Just get it out of there. We're going to.
It's holding on the offense. They should decline this if I'm right. Yep. Penalties decline as we bring up 4th down and a country mile. Looks about the distance that we drove here. But again, offense was able to move the ball down the field. Just ran out of momentum pretty quickly there. But
we're going to punt this.
We should punt it unless we have a fake again. That is snapped. Oh, what a snag. He gets the ball away. It's not the best punt, but for him to get that off and for it to go down inside, finally goes out of bounds around the 21. Hey, for him to one-hand that, get that ball off,
just getting it off in
a really good roll, and it rolls all the way down inside the 35-yard line, you take those.
You take those. We'll take those any day, right? It's better than a high punt that's all the way over the top. I mean, I'll take it any day.
You had to see it. I'm sorry.
No, I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah.
Glad I didn't.
But we'll see here. Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's ask. What's a question we can ask the chat here? Get the chat involved. All 92 of you watching.
Didn't you want to ask
from back in Denton County? Oh, a comfortability question. Getting comfortable with 1:14 left in the third quarter. I am A-okay with it being really cold, but being warm, like putting on hoodies and sweats as they run the ball down to the bottom side of the screen. He cuts back. It's going to be a big gain, and he's still running. He's going to go down inside the 40 to move the ball forward. So I'm big on you can be hot and still be a little bit comfortable just because I like it being cold. I like it cold outside.
That's just kind of a double entendre, though. Like if you like
but I
it being
can't
cold,
sleep hot.
So you don't like anything being hot, clearly. You just said, I don't like being hot. It's uncomfortable. I like being cold.
But I'm saying, like, if I can be really toasty, like bundled up, but it's cold outside, I'm A-okay with that.
So,
like, that's comfortable to me.
But if it's cold outside and you're bundled up, I get what you're saying, because I like when it's cold on, and I like when I put on a hoodie, but I'm not hot.
Like if it's 10 degrees and I'm all bundled up, I got a big old marshmallow jacket on, I'm nice and toasty. I'm comfortable.
When you start sweating, you're taking off layers because you're too hot. You're not comfortable.
I don't know.
I know.
Am I wild for this? Is that normal? You're like me. So Drew's with me on this.
Guys, just because you're both weird doesn't make you right.
Okay, Fab, are you with us on this?
You can ask me people.
Or are you like as many layers off as possible and you want to be cold to be comfortable?
No, that's not what the question
That is what you're doing.
No, I'm just saying you're trying to say that you can be comfortable. Hot is uncomfortable. No one likes being hot. You like being hot? You sleep with it hot, Fab? You'd rather be hot than cold? That's crazy.
Boom! You are outnumbered in here, sir.
That's crazy.
And that's good. Guess what? Here's the other thing.
Hold on.
Sorry, we're kind of cut you off. That's the end of the third quarter. Your Lake Dallas Falcons are trailing 31-7. You're listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast.
When life takes an unexpected turn, Hunsucker Legal Group is by your side. They know navigating the legal system can be overwhelming. That's why they're here to guide you every step of the way. With a personalized approach, Hunsucker Legal Group ensures you receive the justice you deserve. Call Hunsucker Legal Group today for a free consultation and let them help you get back on track. Hunsucker Legal Group, your trusted legal partner.
You're just hot. If it's 112,
you're hot. You're on the mic, and you're just going. Hey,
yeah, I'm going to keep going.
This guy, Harvey Lusk, is on our side. I really appreciate that. I'm trying to figure out 2880. You said I'm with you. The problem is,
are you team cold or are you team hot?
There's 5 of us up here. So who are you with? Are you with the weirdo Bob Jackson, or are you with the rest of us that want to be toasty when it's cold? Because like even if it's cold in my room, right? You're still bundled up. You're still warm and comfortable under the sheets.
Here's the thing. When it's cold in my room and I get bundled up, if I get too hot, I'm removing a layer. Are you not? Or are you just sweating up a storm?
Here we go. Team cold.
Thank you.
There's one, but someone else is with us.
She said warm, though. You're talking about toasty. Your temperature gauge is all the way off.
Bringing all kinds of pressure here. They pitch it underneath, and and that's Davin Hopkins all over it. Brings them down. Big game. I guess they're stopping forward progress way up.
No way.
They're only a loss of 2. So, actually, it's going to be a loss of like 4.
That's insane.
They're down in 12 for the Falcons.
You got to get off the field right here. I mean, we've seen them give up a big third down earlier on. You've got to assume that, again, I said it last drive, the ball has been going into the middle of the field here. If you're the Falcons, whoever's playing is anybody – are we running a 4-3?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, no, it's nickel. It's nickel. It's an extra
it
DB because DJ's down now.
Yeah, it is an extra. They're just kind of manned up. They're literally spying number 7, which is...
That's maroon.
So here we go. The quarterback does a really good job of avoiding pressure. He's going to run and scamper down past the 50. Finally goes out of bounds inside the 45.
And
mark it down at the 42. And with 10:54, your Falcons trailing by 24.
And that right there is one of the perils of playing man coverage, right? Everybody's got their back turned to the quarterback. You're running, you're chasing your guy, you're in his hip pocket. You think to yourself, hey, good coverage by me. I'm on this guy. He's kind of giving up on his route. And then you hear the crowd pop, and you turn around, and, of course, the one guy left uncovered is scampering down the field for a gain of 15, and you're doing it all over again.
We're going to see what the Falcons are going to do here on offense. It kind of looks like they went back to the base defense at 3-3-5. They're going to bail off. It's going to be a handoff to Jackson, who breaks free, and it's going to be a house call. And the Falcons are going to be trailing now 37-7 with 10, 13, 12, 11, 10. The clock was still running. That was like 5 seconds. I just ran off the clock right there. But 37-7. And
I mean, that's just far too easy. I've never seen anything quite like that. I mean, that's dive. That's halfback dive right in between the tackles, or right between the guards right there. And, I mean, untouched. I don't know who else you're reading, right? I mean, who else has been killing
DJ Hicks is going all out still. That is a guy that is still giving every ounce of everything he has in this ball game. But, hey, we're going to take a quick break real quick. Your Falcons are trailing 38-7. Sulphur Springs. You're listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club radio broadcast.
Looking for a place to belong? At Lakeshore Baptist Church, we're more than a Sunday service. We're a family. Join us for uplifting worship, practical teaching, and a community that cares for you. Whether you're new to faith or looking for a fresh start, you'll find hope and encouragement here. Come grow with us this Sunday at Lakeshore Baptist Church, where faith meets family.
Touchdowns and support, that's what Lake Dallas football is all about. Proudly sponsored by Lorenz Contracting, your trusted general contractor and roofing experts. For top-notch construction and roofing solutions, visit Lorenz Contracting at russroofing.com. That's R-U-S-S roofing.com.
And we are back at Gerald Prim Stadium, where your Falcons are trailing 38-7.
They've got more yards rushing than we have in total offense.
Yeah, that's just been kind of the name of the game, sir. But there is some positivities that we're going to get into here in just a second. As it's fair caught inside, or just past the 30s, by the 31-yard line where Lake Dallas take over on offense. There have been some things on offense where there's been glimmers. It's just been a little bit of miscommunication. Ball was thrown high. Should have thrown the ball away on one. Maybe take a chance here, right? There's been some things that we could really work and use as something to, hey, you know what? There's things we can do. Like next week, take on Salina. It's senior night. You got nothing to lose. You go all out. I've done this before. We were eliminated my senior year, right? We took on Prosper. You're not supposed to beat Prosper. But guess what? We did. We stunned them. We stunned District when everyone was like, Lake Dallas won that game? So I can absolutely see us doing the same thing as O'Harry is making a lot of people miss. He finally gets pushed out of bounds at around the 35-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 36. And that's going to be a gain of 5.
Good run from O'Harry there, just catching the edge, outrunning the scraping linebackers and the scraping defensive line, just getting outside, making a guy miss, and putting us in a comfortable position on second down.
Hey, do you know what the thing is called?
Here. Go ahead.
Like in a garden, you put dirt in it. It has like one wheel in the front, and you hold it, and you roll it around. You know what that thing's called?
I do.
What is it called?
I don't feel like.
Say it.
A wheelbarrow?
Say it again.
A wheelbarrow?
Barrel? Are you saying barrel? That's wrong. It's a wheelbarrow. Wheelbarrow. Barrow.
Spell it.
B-A-R-R-O-W. Barrow. Wheelbarrow. It's a handoff to O'Harry. Did he get face mask right there? Did they miss that?
I don't know.
But he gets pushed out of bounds. Everyone's getting separated down there.
I don't think it was.
I don't think it was. I think he just got tugged in the jersey there. It's a gain of 1. 3rd down and 4 for the Falcons. Right here. Wheelbarrow.
Yeah, we're not going to get into that.
Yeah, we're not going to talk. We're not.
Boy.
You're
you
right.
Know, you know.
If you see the chat, you see that there are some things going on, but we're not.
You know, we're not.
We're not getting. We cannot get into it.
I don't know.
We cannot get into that.
I mean, could. No, we're not going.
No,
to. We're not going to. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Just saying. I started saying no.
Two running backs. They're going to hand it off to O'Harry. It's a fake to play action. They'll throw it out to Josh Moore. Having a pretty solid game.
Yeah.
It's going to be more than enough for a first down as he's going to get brought down at the 45, and that's kind of just been the guy tonight.
And if you see what I mean, too, a little bit is that ball's just, like the smallest bit late. Josh Moore's cut, and he's kind of sitting and waiting for an extra second for that ball. I think that's something that gets worked out, obviously, with more reps between them if they had the time to do it. I say that Josh Moore being a senior, I believe.
Yeah.
Am I correct? Yeah,
yeah.
I'm correct there. But, I mean, great ball, great route concept. I mean, he's winning all of his battles over there right now.
Clock is running. Inside 8 minutes now left in this ball game. Bryce Thurman's going to get the ball. And, man, he just somebody kind of Superman tackled him right there.
Jumped on his back.
Yeah, it's going to be inside. About a yard here. I'd say a yard carry. Bring up second down and 9. And we're going to see what the offense does. We're kind of seeing some different looks now. We only have one receiver both sides. DJ Hicks might just have no gas left. I mean, he's still just giving everything he's had every time I've seen him out there. So Gavin and Josh Moore are the only two receivers on the field. Two running backs in the game. They're going to hand it off to O'Harry. O'Harry is going to find some positive yards. He finally breaks one off. And Gavin was put in a weird spot there. He could have made the block, but it probably would have been blocking the back.
15, yeah. When he saw he was going to try to shield him off, but the DB just got around the edge really fast to close in there and get down there on Kevin.
That's a big gain. That's a gain of 11 there for O'Harry. And O'Harry both running backs now set at 42 yards, 11 carries apiece, averaging 3.8. Both running backs still in. Josh Moore, Gavin Young, only receivers out there. It's a handoff to Thurman. Thurman is trying to get going. He finally kind of sits down, spun down. A gain of a yard. Second down and 9 for the Falcons.
I mean, I don't really know what else we're going to run out of this look.
Option, triple.
I mean, the option is there. You can see that he is pulling that over there, and the option is available to him on the pull. What I mean by that, though, is I've seen the run left to Bryce, and I've seen the run right to Kevin. And so I'm just kind of thinking I'd love to see a wrinkle thrown in there, right? Because we've seen it 4 times in a row here, right, left. So at some point, right, you've just got to pull that.
6 minutes now left in this contest. On Halloween, a night of spooky. And it's going to be a pass down the field. He's throwing it. That's DJ Hicks. It's high-topped.
Touchdown.
It's caught. DJ Hicks. Touchdown.
No flags? All right, no flags. No flags. They want to push. I didn't see a thing. I didn't see
the guys begging for it, and I don't know.
Listen, that was a very savvy play by DJ Hicks. Really what happened there is he hesitated and used his body to kind of create a little space because the guy ran into him, stopped, and then DJ just kind of faded off and created just enough space for that ball to fall into his lap, and the Falcons get 6. A great ball from Cash Davis as well.
Point after attempt brought to you by Hun Sucker Legal Group. High snap. It gets down, placed well. It's up. It's good. Lake Dallas.
He kept it in the yard.
Trails 38-14 with 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in this contest.
I think he's trying to keep it in the yard because he's kicked them a lot deeper than that on extra points. I wish we had a sideline guy so I could tell him to try to hit the house across the street. But
you know what, Bob? We can set that up right now.
Here I go.
No, we got it all boxed up. We can't do that.
Yeah.
And we have apparently you have to have a pass. This place is actually pretty.
There were 72 cops outside when we got
here. I think we should talk about that. I was a little worried if I was going to get towed when I parked because there were so many cops in the parking lot. I was like, is this can we park here? Yes, no, maybe so. After my 2.5 hour drive from good old Lake Dallas.
Also, if there's anybody who knows anything about Sulphur Springs in the chat, was there a good place to eat out here, like a barbecue joint, burger spot? If you just know that random fact, would you let us know? It's probably closed by now, but I'm interested.
I'm interested, but I'm also interested in getting home.
I saw a spot that said 24/7 tacos on my way out here, and I was like,
oh, dear. I've heard that before. That place is called Jack in the Box.
Well,
it's fielded.
No, these are tacos, not grease-filled tortillas.
Kneeled down inside the 25. I thought that was good. That was funny.
It was. The place was really called, though, just 24/7 tacos. And I was like, does that mean all the time, or is that
was
just
it Box
a
in the Jack? Is it just like backwards instead of Jack in the Box?
Does that sound like backwards Jack in the Box 24/7 tacos?
7/24.
No, that's July.
That is true. That is July. That is July. Lake Dallas back on defense. Hey, they found some deep yards. Kind of both touchdowns thrown to the same spot, right around that R in that end zone.
Yeah,
one was one is caught, run in by DJ Hicks. The other one is by Josh Moore. That's both touchdowns through the air. And on that drive, it was 7 plays, 69 yards, and a touchdown. That's the pitch and catch.
Looks like the backups are in here.
From Cash Davis, DJ Hicks, 42-yard touchdown, and then an extra point by Cooper Dennehy. So the referee, I cannot hear him.
And nailed. First down.
Oh, he's explaining in the spot on the
Okay,
ball.
so since he didn't fair caught it, because you can only kneel in the end zone.
Yeah.
If he fair caught it, that's
Just
one thing.
gave
But if you
himself
just
up.
knee it inside the 23, it's just a spot. The ball's on the ground. They pick it up, and that's Jackson who picks it up. And did he fumble?
Yeah,
He still
it's going the
fumbled.
other way.
Ball don't lie. Lake Dallas has the ball with 5 minutes and 20.
Now,
They marked him
like
down.
I said when we
oh,
were
it's our
talking.
ball.
Like I said when you guys were talking, I think they put in the backups. I saw the 65. He was the center down here.
Is that
he was
number-
working on snapping it. And there was a number 9 in the backfield there as the
That's
running
his
back.
second fumble.
Yeah.
Number 9.
So I think they were working on getting the backups in here, being up 24, and it looks like it kind of cost them right here. And the Falcons are in a prime position
To make it
go ahead and
weird.
get a touchdown and get a little funky.
Some Halloween scaries.
Get a little funky.
For
get a
Sulphur
little
Springs.
spooky.
Chat, clip that.
Don't clip that, chat. Solman's?
Apparently,
Is Solman's? I'm
Hey,
guessing that's a barbecue place.
I just want to tell you something. We are always in danger of being clipped. Apparently, we've made a TikTok where I said that we call that a head tap. And apparently, I was on some, like, highlight reel. Just so you know, this is a big
That's
loss.
a horse collar, is it not?
It's a big loss. Loss of about 6 on the play. Bring up second down and 16 for the Falcons, where they just got a joker. The turnover, I think it's tied both sides right now. I think it's 3-3.
It is 3-3.
3-3 on the turnover battle. And everybody's cheering really loudly. What's going on? Anything?
They are throwing footballs into the stands.
Okay. So all our receivers are out there. DJ Hicks, Josh Moore, Gavin Young out here. They have one running back in. That's going to be Bryce Thurman. He's now getting motioned over to the right side of Cash Davis. And it's going to be a pass play, and Thurman's kind of open on the flat. He's going to give it to Josh
he's there.
Moore.
Get there. Look out.
Dang it! So close, yet so far.
I can't see from here. I've got a weird angle. It did look like, though,
Maybe
could have Superman dove out there for that. Now clip that.
Running clock.
That would have been a clip. Is it?
They just motioned for a running clock.
Oh, I mean,
It was an incomplete pass.
you know what? It's probably also they probably want to get the kids home. It is a 2-hour drive. I don't know why it's a running clock. I can't think of any other reason unless we just agreed to it. But I mean, it's
24. You scored another one. Dude, this could be a goofy game now. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
you
that's what
scored
I'm like,
right
you
here,
score
and we
here
just
after the turnover.
we run off. 100,
if they wouldn't have
100.
scored, like right, if we punted or kicked the field goal and missed, then I'd be like, fine, run it. But I mean, we just get a turnover here. I don't really agree with it being ran right now.
Bryce Thurman, it's going to be a screen underneath. We have one good block. That's Jerry Guerrero, and he's finally leveled after he crosses the 30. They're going to give him the 29. So, it's kind of where I would stop forward progress. But let me tell you, it's 4th down in a long way. 4th down and 11. I can't tell if the marker's at the 28 or the 29. He is going to be short of the original mark. And so it's going to be 4th down and 11. And
like we said, we got a running clock here too, guys. Appreciate y'all listening with us.
Yeah,
if you traveled out, let us know where you've been listening from today on the chat, man. We really appreciate you guys, tuning in, listening to us ramble.
And it should be close. He needed.
He should have kept going straight there.
He needed 2 more yards. He finally gets tackled at the 20. It's going to be turnover on downs, and that's pretty much going to sum up this ball game. Still 2:53 to go. Still got one more week. No taunting flags for them.
They're taunting. Or is it on us? Why are they pointing at us and there's no flag?
A lot of taunting.
Whatever. Whatever.
You know.
Jesus.
It's all right. Man, these guys are so excited. I mean, I get it. Their team's winning.
No, I think it's just we're catching on to the band. They're,
is that what it is? That's the band? So I guess
like
maybe their crowd mic's way over here.
Yeah.
So, 2 minutes, 53. Lake Dallas trailing 38-14. Does anybody know what the giant G on the play clock is for?
Gerald. Or no, guaranteed rate realty or something.
Is that what that is?
That's their logo. It could be something.
So they sponsored the play clock?
It could be a Gotham G.
Okay, could be.
Like the Riddler put it there.
Handoff up the middle. That's number 9 again. That young man, his name is Dobson Martin. He's a junior. And this is going to take us all the way down to the 2-minute warning. Well, there's only going to be maybe 3 more plays. 2nd down and 2. All the way down to the 2-minute warning we go. And when we hit that 2-minute warning, we're going to send it to Fab's going to pick his favorite commercial. And so Fab's back there cooking. So 2-minute warning. Lake Dallas trailing 38-14. You are watching / listening to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.
Proudly supporting Falcon football, Southern Services Landscape and Irrigation. Locally owned, Lake Dallas raised, and serving the DFW Metroplex since 2000. Sprinklers, landscape enhancements, installations, and more. Call the pros at Southern Services Landscape and Irrigation at 940-383-8258.
Hey Falcon Faithful, Tips here to give you some information about Pest Express, serving Denton County and surrounding areas with reliable, high-quality pest control solutions for both residential and commercial properties. Trust our local experts to protect your home or business with fast, effective services you can count on. Again, that's Pest Express right here in Corinth, Texas.
Man, I'm really good at making commercials. I think, am I a good commercial maker, Fab? Oh, man. Not to toot my own horn, but I just did.
I was going to say, that's 100% what you were just doing.
Yeah. Put it in my bragging montage. 1 minute, 51, clock running. They're going to hand it up the middle. It's going to be enough for a first down and a lot more. And ball game right there. Maybe a couple more plays. So they'll just run.
I think they'll kneel it out.
They'll kneel it out.
Twice, probably.
Go into victory formation. You need 2. Well, 40.
They might need 3.
I think it's just 2. Because they'll rock. They'll
because,
rock
it's
one.
at 30.
They'll rock. They'll rock. I don't know why I'm saying rock it. But they're going to run this clock all the way down to about a minute. They'll kneel one down. Take another 40 off. You take another kneel with about, 30 seconds, and that's it. So, that's it. Lake Dallas is going to fall to 1-4. Is that right? Is that 1-4 or 1-3? I think it's 1-4. They're going to fall to 1-4 in district, and the realization is there's no mathematical chance anymore, unfortunately. So our final game will be next Thursday. That's going to be against Salina, senior night. We're going to go live pretty early, just so you know.
We will have the senior night activitas.
Yes, so we'll
be ready to go.
You'll see me with a bunch of hypothetical questions that I like to ask the kids, nephews, where they're going,
grandsons, all that.
Everybody. So get everybody involved next week. We will go live really early. It won't be football coverage, but it is to cover the seniors.
It's fun. If you like our personalities a little bit, you get to see them a little more come out.
Yeah.
Get to hear a little bit about the kids you've been watching and cheering on, all
Absolutely.
that kind of stuff.
So next week,
tell your friends, tell your family, all that.
It'll be a fun week.
Adam,
They
should be realigning districts next year.
That is true.
Just based on how small Lake Dallas is or has been, we may be making these drives again, but these schools out here, Aubrey to be one in specific, Salina, another one, are getting pretty big pretty quickly. So I do kind of expect them maybe to not be in our district next year. But they should realign. We probably won't find that out until around, I think, April, normally towards the end of the school year. So, stay posted on that. Absolutely. We won't have it for you, but I'm sure you'll be able to find out.
Yeah, so Lake Dallas falls 38-14 to Sulphur Springs. Until next week, don't forget we are going live early. If you want to know when we go live, there is a notification button. If you hit that, it tells you the moment we go live.
Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys. We appreciate you.
We love you all. And the bubbles are coming out. But, hey, until next week, thank you so much for tuning in to the Lake Dallas Quarterback Club broadcast.